Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Death Stranding for what is live stream number 15 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, I hope your week is going well. We're back this morning for 3.5 hours as we continue on. Now, in the last stream, things came to a head as we fought the giant BT, as we made our way the furthest west we could possibly go. There was some more advancements in the story. We learned a lot more about Amelie and what she was dealing with and going through currently. We fought the giant BT, which was a tough battle indeed, and then we fought Higgs himself, and that was tricky. We did manage to win, and we ended the stream on Tuesday morning with all our friends and people we'd met throughout this story so far telling us we need to come back east. That's what they were telling us, and that's what we need to do this morning, is start travelling east. There's so many twists and turns to come, I think. We also saw BB's father. I should start calling BB Lou, to be fair, because that's his name, but I keep calling it BB still. But Clifford Unger was controlling the soldiers of the past, but on his own. And we always thought that was connected to Higgs, but actually no, Higgs is dead, and yet he was still controlling them. Alpha Strike, good morning, how are you? So there's definitely something more going on that we're not aware of. There's definitely some more twists to come, I think, in the story. There's more that seems to need answering at the minute. And although we got some answers in the end of Tuesday morning stream, we're definitely missing some. So hopefully we'll see those today. If you're not aware as well, the next vote for main live stream game is currently ongoing. So I'm just checking sound. It's currently ongoing on our community page. So if you haven't had a look yet, go and have a look and put your vote in. So you have your say on what is coming up next once we finish Death Stranding, and then once we've decided if we're going to Platinum or not, as we don't know that until we finish the story. I actually thought we'd finish the story at Tuesday morning, but the way it left it, we definitely haven't. There's still a lot more to do, I'm sure. Just woken up, nice. Right, before we start, let me just quickly type and pin a post in chat to say about the ongoing vote. I have looked at what's winning currently. I'm surprised, not in a bad way, but I was unsure really what was going to win the next vote. Mainly because I always try and do things. We're only allowed 5 different choices on YouTube's community page as a vote system, and I always try to do 3 or 4 of those to be suggestions from people that have said, "What about this?" And then I always try and do a curveball. So RoboCop was one of the curveballs. I thought that looks pretty cool. Obviously, I've seen the films when I was a kid. Well, that might look good. And then Plague Tale as well. Plague Tale? It's not Plague Tale, is it? I know what I'm trying to say, but it's not Plague Tale. But that one kind of came to me, and I thought, okay, that does look really good. I know a lot of people have said it is very good. Plague Tale, it was Plague Tale. Plague Tale Innocence and Requiem, 2 games. So I kind of put that one in because it's something that people have suggested previously, but I also like the look of. So I thought I'd add that in. And actually, I'm surprised, pleasantly surprised, I must say, that it's winning. Which is, we'll wait and see. I think, the way it's going, I think it's going to win, to be honest. It's got 71% of the vote so far. It's definitely going to win, I think. But things can change. That's the thing. So don't forget to have your vote if you haven't had your vote already. There we go. Right, let's load in. So as I say, we finished Tuesday morning stream in a kind of situation we weren't expecting. Everyone is telling us to head east. We've been heading west the whole time until now. And now we're told, no, you need to head back. So I'm sure there's going to be things to do on the way. We have got a couple of mails to read. We better do these first and foremost because these are going to be story related, aren't they? And then I suppose what we should do is on the way back east is make some deliveries. It makes sense to do things on the way. So that's probably what we'll do. I've got no idea on kit or anything like that. We have to have a check and see where we're at with stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure exactly which station we're in as it stands, because we were the furthest west we could go when we fought the giant BT. Then we went to the beach to fight Higgs. I'm not 100% sure which one we're back at. We could be the mountains, or we could be distribution center, something like that. I'm not sure. We'll have a quick look at these first, and then we will see where we're going and plot our routes back east. I think we're heading back to the first area, which we haven't been back to since the start of the game, which will be quite interesting, I think. So the Chronicles of Aaron, Chapter 4, Safe as Houses. So if you don't know, in the last stream, Aaron Hill ventured out from Mountain Knot City to go and build a new way station west after we'd set it all up for him. And this is the fourth of his Chronicles explaining his journey. No worries, Alpha Strike. I did it, Sam. Your safe house is ready and waiting for you. I just got to Mountain Knot City and figured this would be a good time to write and let you know. Man, I was so sure I was going to get ambushed by terrorists and run into a bunch of BTs somewhere along the way. But nope. Made it there and back in one piece. I don't want to make myself out to be a hero, though. The safe house had already been built by the time I reached Mountain Knot. Maybe HQ didn't trust me to do the job and asked someone else to take care of it. Nah, they wouldn't do that. And besides, we don't have the people to spare. Someone must have built it, though. But who? You know what, though? The safe house wasn't all I found waiting for me. There was a ladder, too. Makes one hell of a difference knowing you're not alone. Cheered me up to no end. I can tell you. Hey, was it you who put it there? Well, if it was, thanks. Kind of feels like we're partners now. Came across a bunch of dropped cargo, too. Thought I could do somebody a good turn by delivering it. But, well, it was just too heavy. Had to leave it behind. Still, I was riding high. Even got up to the nerve to finally try a crypto bite at one point. Not my thing, I have to say. Some poor met ways back told me I ought to try to eat one a day. Screw that. Oh, he said he'd drop by the safe house with some materials once it was up and running. I'll wager a whole bunch of people are leaving stuff there for others now. Doesn't take long for word to spread, a little community after all. We're not alone out here, Sam. Don't you ever forget that. Stay strong. I do like Aaron. Aaron Hill's quite cool. Okay, Jake Wind from the Wind Farm. Mind if I ask you a personal question? I heard you're a Strand. The president raised you like you were her own, right? Which means you must have grown up with Amelie. What was she like? I've only ever seen her hologram. I mean, I get it. Security precautions. Can't risk letting separatists and terrorists know where she is. But man, what I wouldn't give to really meet her, to see her in the flesh. Seems like such an amazing person. That's just from the holo messages. If you ever do catch up to her, I hope you'll tell her all about me. Okay, Peter Englerts. This is the guy that wants us to deliver pizza. We've only ever done one or two. We may do this on the way back, to be fair. My dear Mr. Sandbridges, allow me to express my deepest gratitude for the pizza you've brought me. I will forever cherish the memory of each and every one you so kindly delivered to my doorstep. We only did one. Alas, there was a singular blemish upon our relationship, a singular regret that weighs upon my soul. Concerns the one wish you so cruelly failed to grant me. I speak, of course, of my delivery from Lake Knot City to South. I will readily admit I'm not one to forgive and forget, but this flaw compels me not to allow you to forget either. Consigning my package to the bottom of a tar lake, instead of seeing it to its intended destination, was an unconscionable act hardly befitting a professional porter. For shame. But let us not cry over spilled milk. If you would do me one final favour, faith I could find it in my heart to forgive you. You must know in yours what I'm about to ask. Yes. Pizza, pizza, pizza. E-Play, good morning, how are you? Look again at the message that Peter Englerts sent. The instructions are quite clear. Furthermore, as an expression of goodwill, I've unlocked the entrance to my private quarters. You may peruse my secrets to your heart's content. I'm honoured to be your immediate servant, Higgs Monaghan. So hang on a second. So Peter Englerts is telling us we need to head to his house, head to his shelter. We were meant to do a delivery of pizza. We'd done one. Thank you for the like, much appreciated. We'd previously done one delivery, I think it was, from one of the cities to his house, his shelter. The second one we was meant to do, we were doing other things at the time and said we'll go back to it. So is that now finished? Can we not do that one anymore? Because he's saying that we didn't do it, which we didn't, admittedly. But now he's telling us to do something else, and we can head to his home. Okay, that's something we're going to have a look at, I think. So what we need to do, we need to leave here and figure out where we are, essentially, and make a plan from there, I think. We don't need a wash or anything, do we? No, I think we're good to go. So we're going to head out and then figure out how we're going to get to where we're going. It's not going to be an easy journey, I'm sure. But a vehicle, a truck, does do us favours. But I think if we try and deliver things along the way, that's definitely a good shout, especially if we do decide to go for Platinum. I'm hearing Platinum is very, very long and tiresome. But it's going to depend on where we are at that point.
Special.
Are we actually going to see...
A BB candidate.
Hang on, that's not BB's mum, is it?
A sacrifice.
No, that's Amelie.
A foundation. A bridge.
Okay, that's making BB's story a little bit more confusing. Episode 10, Die-Hardman. Oh, okay, I thought we was actually somewhere else. We're not. Okay. This is a safe house then. And it is chucking it down. Right, so where are we now then? Let's have a quick look. So we are... This safe house here. Which is... So we went across the tar here, didn't we? To fight the giant BT. Well, that's now gone by the looks of things. And we are at a safe house here. So our nearest point from here is... That's the chiral relay. I'm just thinking there's time for we need to get out of this sooner or later. Our nearest point, by the looks of things. So we've got to head to Lake Knot City, and from there we'll head to Capital Knot City via boat. My guess is we need to head to... What's the easiest route to take? Probably Evo-Devo biologist, potentially. I thought we were actually in a proper city. We're not. We're in a safe house. This is going to make things a little harder, mainly because we don't have a vehicle and I don't know if we can grab one from where we are. There may be one around, to be honest, that we just can't see on the map. In fact, there is one there. It's only a level 1, but that might be a shout. I just don't know where we should be heading first and foremost. That's what I'm trying to figure out at this point. We could head across this way and up. Because that's the paleontologist there. I think we need to hit the Mountain Knot City or the Wind Farm. Mountain Knot City probably, to then go Wind Farm, is my thinking. I'm not too bad, thank you. I'm not too bad. Check the safe house. I was just thinking that you can store vehicles in safe houses, so we should be able to get a vehicle there, to be fair. I just don't know. The thing is, we can fast travel, but I kind of think that takes away from the gameplay element if we fast travel. Because I know we can. We do lose gear, but we could fast travel anywhere. But I don't want to take that away from the main gameplay, if that makes sense. So I think we do need to decide where we're heading. So from here, I think the best route for us to take is if we go this way. Maybe Evo-Devo biologist, and then maybe this way. Which will get us to... Geologist is here. I think Evo-Devo biologist. From there we head north and we get to the lab, Hartman's lab that's here. From there we can then head potentially that way north to Mountain Knot City. You can't. Oh, you can't fast travel. Oh, okay, fair enough. Crazy Irishman, good morning. How are you? I think that's our best route. Evo-Devo biologist, I think, should be our first stop. I think that's the best route we can take right now. The only other one is obviously skirt this bit and head north from there, but I think that's going to be quite tricky to do. Yeah, I think that's where we've got to kind of go. So from where we are now, that's us there. We're going to head. So I'm just trying to work out best route. So the same way we came in, we'll skip these terrorists here. There's no point stopping and fighting. And then from here, we should be able to go to Evo-Devo biologist. And then from there, head north. We know where we've got to get to. We've got to get all the way back over here to where we've got the boat. Peter Englerts is now interesting me, though, because he said about a pizza, but I don't know where we pick up the order from. Maybe South Knot City. And it's kind of on our way, so it would make sense to have a look at trying to do it. It's interesting that because of where the story is, it's telling us that we didn't make the delivery. Thank you for the like, well, I was much appreciated. We didn't make the delivery of his second pizza. So we've progressed the story a little bit too far, so now that mission is gone by the sounds of things. But he still opened up his house to us with shelter. But we do still need to deliver one. But I don't think it told us where to pick it up from. Okay. I don't even know what gear we've got on us, to be fair. I probably should check that. Obviously, garage would be handy. First of all, let's check what gear we've got, because we've got nothing. We need to fabricate some gear. We've literally got nothing on us then. We've got Bridges boots, and that's it. Wow, okay. Oh, our stuff might be in the private locker though, mightn't it? I think we were told stuff was in our private locker. A blood bag. Okay. After fighting everything last stream, we are left with nothing. Okay, I don't know how much we can craft here. We're going to need something at least to get us through. Resources, well, isn't too bad actually. Resources aren't too bad. We've got 6,600 crystals ourselves, to be fair. I don't think we need to go all out on what we normally craft and take with us. So 4 blood bags, I think, is a good start. We want the non-lethal assault rifle level 3, just to protect ourselves. Hematic grenades as well. The quadruple rocket launcher was pretty cool, I must admit. Is it too high powered though for general use? That's the thing. I wasn't going to have a bolo gun anymore, but actually I think it might be handy to have. Okay, that's those. We can actually craft a vehicle, but we can also... I haven't looked in the garage, have I? Is it worth crafting, or is it worth just taking? Do you know what? We'll craft our own. I think it's better to have our own truck. I like owning something, if that makes sense. Although that's telling us actually we've got one. It does say own, so I think we do have one nearby. We'll take a carrier just in case we get stuck. We need spare boots. And we want the all-terrain skeleton as well. I'm definitely preferring the all-terrain skeleton now to the power skeleton and stuff like that, mainly because it's actually quite a nice one to use in terms of going across the terrain and stuff. Obviously, the power one allows you to carry a lot more gear, but I do think the all-terrain one does a lot more for us. Blood bags. Do you know what? I think we should take at least a ladder and a climbing anchor. Don't think we need a PCC. Mainly because I'm not building anything, really. I think that's everything. I think that's a good chunk of stuff to at least get us out into the wild. That on the back. Ladder on the back. Anchor. Blood bag. Blood bag. Blood bag. Boots on our boot clip. We wear the all-terrain skeleton. Power gloves as well. Put on gloves. Bolo gun can go on the back. Non-lethal assault rifle. Non-lethal assault rifle there. We're going to attach the grenades to our suit, right shoulder and left shoulder. It's weird how you suddenly get into a rhythm of, right, this has to live here because the organisation takes over. Like, hematic grenades belong on the shoulders. The main rifle we're going to use is a non-lethal assault rifle that belongs on the tool rack. You kind of have these set places for things to live. I do find interesting. Right, this tells us we have a vehicle, so I think it's already here. No, it's not. Okay, I was going to make one, but we don't need one. We'll take someone else's. Do we go with the garish red? Normal. To be fair, I don't really drive coloured vehicles, do I? For a change, let's take that one. Because I don't really do cosmetics. I don't normally change colours on stuff. So we'll take someone else's that's brightly coloured because it's different. Okay. So we know we've got to get to. What I'm thinking is, if we can do deliveries on the way, we'll do some. It's a good way of advancing relationships with different people. So I think we should be doing some deliveries as and when we can. Obviously, we need to go somewhere we can pick some up first and foremost.
Sam, it's Hardman.
Hello, Hartman.
Be advised that chiral density in regions predisposed to strandings has increased dramatically. No doubt the beach is to blame. BTs drawn into our world under these circumstances may be affected in unpredictable ways.
Unpredictable ways? Okay.
What should I do now? This is fucking pointless. It's no use.
So Sam doesn't seem too happy he's got to head back. Judging by what he was just saying there, he thinks this is a pointless exercise and shouldn't really have to do this. I don't really know what Hartman meant by unpredictable ways. Does that mean BTs are going to be stronger, harder? I'm not entirely sure. I hate going up here with vehicles. Come on. Turn. Or don't. Whatever you want to do. Ah. Just turn. Turn, turn, turn. I am trying to get up the hill. Hills are really tricky in these things. Bikes definitely seem to manage hills better. Oh, come on. Sliding. Turn. Turn. Boost. Had a boost just to get up the hill. Okay. We've kind of roughly decided where we're heading first and foremost to start heading back east. We're going to ignore the terrorists. I'm going to try and ignore BTs unless we really have to deal with them. Mainly because they're not that big a deal. I think we can get away with just ignoring them. We're not in a rush to get back, but actually the story kind of is pushing us as much as possible to head back. But yeah, I do want to make deliveries on the way if possible. I want to sort out that Peter Englerts pizza thing. So I'm curious if we need to go to South Knot City to pick up the order again that we didn't do. Interesting that the story has progressed that without us knowing that was going to happen, although that's always the thing with stories, isn't it? They can progress. We got a new mail from Aaron Hill on his journey. Come on, move. Right, we are going to be attacked. Come on. I know they're going to attack us. It's not an issue. We're just going to drive through and run them over. I think he dodged out of the way in the end. Am I going the wrong way? I may be heading the wrong way. I'm not entirely sure. I need to head left. So I've actually been hit by the sounds of it, by the looks of it, because I've just had a blood transfusion. So I guess we got hit from the firing terrorists. We need to head up and over. Okay, we are getting there. Was that the useless bridge, or was that... No, that was the useless bridge, wasn't it? Someone placed a bridge on a bit of land that doesn't need a bridge. There's BTs around. I don't know... Oh no, the whole thing's sinking! What's going on here? Two of them. I'm assuming we've got a fight. I haven't got a massive amount of gear on me though. It did say that BTs would react in unpredictable ways though, didn't it? That's what they did tell us, that unpredictable ways. I suppose this is what unpredictable means. Now, I believe we can run away, and actually that might be a better option here, just to avoid us getting killed. This is where I wish we'd had the rocket launcher on us, to be fair. Because I might run out of pneumatic grenades, that's my concern. I think we try to defend ourselves, and then if we run out of grenades, we may make a run for it, potentially. I need to run, because they're going to be right on me here. Move, 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 move. Move. Come on. Can we get up here? Climb up. Thank you. Like I say, we could probably run away, and that might be the better answer. I'm not entirely sure. Where have they gone? There. That's a good hit. I'm out of... That's one lot of grenades already gone. What's that? Power skeleton. I don't want the power skeleton. I also don't want to be on the floor near that one there either. I don't know if running away is the better option rather than fighting them. But yeah, this is what it obviously means then by unpredictable ways. We've lost their vehicle. I'm going to see if we can run away. We're not going to gain too much by fighting, to be fair. Mainly because we're trying to get back east. If we have to fight, I will, but if we don't have to, I don't see the reason to kind of stop ourselves, although they are blocking me from trying to escape, it seems. Keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving. All-terrain skeleton is draining our battery because I keep boosting it, but just trying to move. As I don't... There we go, we've run away. Looks like I got away. As I say, we could have stayed and fought, but should we, is the question. I don't think it's worth our time to stay and fight. Mainly because we haven't really got that much stuff on us currently. We didn't really stock up brilliantly before we left, mainly because I didn't think we was going to have to deal with that.
Nice.
Fine, last one was amazing. After 4 times finally got to windmill, that's hard. Oh wow, you got no blood grenades. Yeah, the windmill at the start is tricky, to be fair. So the only thing we lost out of that really was we used 5 hematic grenades up and that was it, which isn't too bad. As I say, we could have stayed and fought, but I don't think it's worth our time and effort to do so. The plan is to head to Die-Hardman's lab, so we'll pick these up on the way. As I say, I think it is worth us picking a few things up and try and do some deliveries on the way to where we're going. A vehicle would be good. We don't need the safe house. We're nearly actually at where we need to go, aren't we? Let's have a quick look. No, we don't need a safe house because we can go straight to the Evo Devo, who's just up the hill. There's actually a vehicle just here as well. The Evo Devo is just up the hill here, so we don't need to worry about a safe house. We'll just head up the hill. This is why the all-terrain skeleton I think does come in useful. But yeah, are we going to face that a lot then, I wonder, with BTs now? Instead of just normal BTs being around, are we going to always get the big ones? That's the question. Buildings to our left here, I've kind of gone a little bit too far to the right, to be fair. But yeah, we're here, so we're okay. We can restock our hematic grenades here. It's probably not a vehicle, which may be a bit frustrating, to be fair. Yeah, if I wasn't expecting a fight like that, I thought it would be normal BTs, and you know we've got enough stuff to deal with normal BTs. The fact it wasn't normal BTs makes things a little bit harder. Oh, you meant the garage? Good shout. I didn't even think of the garage, to be fair. Right, we made it here anyway. Now we can restock. That's the thing. We obviously can't get a vehicle out of here though. If we recycle, we've got the hematic grenades we used. I'm probably going to get more resources than we just did. Mainly because if that's what BT is going to be like all the way through this now, until we get back, we've got to be more prepared. So we're going to get a rocket launcher, because that's one of the best things I've found so far. Rocket launchers should really make a difference. A grenade launcher, more hematic grenades as well. Okay, we'll look at deliveries in a minute. Let's work out how to defend ourselves first and foremost. Oh, I didn't look at blood bags. That's something I should look at actually. So hematic grenades, we currently have 1 on us, so we'll make 3. That will give us 20 in total. I want the quadruple rocket launcher. Doesn't mean we're going to be able to carry less gear because we're going to have a lot of stuff on us. And we'll take the grenade launcher as well. Yeah, I think that's enough. I'll take the container repair sprays, and one of those things that if you don't take it, you'll need it, and if you do take it, you're going to think, well, that's a waste. I don't need to take that. I think it's handy to have one. Right, grenade launcher. Our quadruple rocket launcher, perfect. Hematic grenades we can now attach to suit. Right shoulder. I'm going to go basically on our suit is going to be all our grenades. Oh, saying that, what's in my grenade pouch? Nothing. Okay, perfect. Blood bags, yes. We need to check blood bags. Ah, I should have done wells on that. Let's go private lock and look this way. What do we got? So one is partially used, but not fully. I suppose with the rocket launcher, we should have a spare blood bag or two, really, shouldn't we? It's one of those things that you can never have too many blood bags. So I'll start carrying a 6 instead of 4. I normally only carry 4. But I think instead of that, we'll carry 6 in future. Especially with the rocket launcher. Right. So we're going to try and head to the Hartman's lab. We've got a delivery for him already. We're carrying that as it stands. I think we're still carrying that, actually. What orders are here? In fact, what bot deliveries can we do first? Anything under 50% damage? No. Okay. Where's that going? That's roboticist. That's geologist. Paleontologist. That's to go and get something and bring it back. Mountain not Hartman. Do you know what? We'll take the Hartman one because we're heading there. Half an hour though to get there. Okay, we can do that easily if we had a vehicle. So we will come back in a second and grab that delivery. What I want to do first and foremost is grab a vehicle. There is a safe house, I'm pretty sure, just up here. What's going on here?
Sam, do you copy? I've been looking into Clifford Unger and wanted to share my thoughts. To recap, Unger was a US
I wonder if we're going to
Special
have these
Forces
little
operative
things happen all the way back
whose
east.
retirement roughly coincided with the Death Stranding. After he left the service, he somehow became involved in the early BB experiments. However, he died before they ended.
Oh,
Now,
so
while the circumstances
okay.
surrounding his death are not entirely clear, I'm beginning to suspect that these battlefields of his are at least partially sustained by his enduring emotional attachments.
We know BB is his
Anger,
child.
resentment, regret. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the BB experiments.
And I think it's his wife that had
seems
BB,
clear,
or
given his
Lou.
repeated attempts to steal Lou.
Yeah.
Cliff seems to be driven by a compulsion to reclaim our BB, as if that will make him whole again.
I reckon
A compulsion so powerful that
his
he was not only
BB's
able to
father.
drag himself
That's
from
what
the
that
depths of
compulsion
hell,
is.
but bring a piece of that hell along with him. One thing's for sure, he's nothing like a BT.
We've fought him enough times to
We
know
need
he's
to know
definitely not
the
like a
whole
BT.
story about his death and his connection to the BB
We
experiments.
do.
I'll keep digging and let you know what I find, Sam.
My guess would be they killed him as he tried to take BB. I need to start calling BB Lou, but I can't get used to Lou, so I'll keep calling it BB. But I think that's what it is. I think I would guess he was killed trying to take BB, and they tried to cover up potentially. Right, there is a safe house here. The reason we're heading here first, and we'll head back and grab the delivery for the Hartman's lab. Oh, there's another delivery for Hartman's lab here as well. Rare fossil. We'll grab that too. But we need a vehicle. We've only got half an hour once we accept this mission. This is where I make the mistake and we get a load of BTs again after us. Right, garage. Long range. Doesn't matter whose I take really, they're both the same, that'll do. I was considering taking a motorbike because they are quicker. But obviously if we are doing to make deliveries on the way, we need the space the truck enables us to have. I'm not. I wonder what that was. Okay. So we now have a vehicle. We're going to quickly head back to the Devo biologist, grab the delivery for Hartman's lab, which is time delivery, and then we will head to Hartman's lab. And then from there we'll recheck. I didn't see the bike there. We'll recheck our route essentially and where we're going next. But the route to the lab isn't too tricky, to be fair, from here. The only thing I need to do is turn this round. Turn. But yeah, the Engel pizza think we need to try and do that before we get back to Lake Knot City. Is my thinking. I thought at the end of last stream, I thought honestly after the big BT we fought in Higgs, I thought story was done. I thought game over. But actually, there's definitely a lot more coming, and by the sounds of it. Right, the live fish. We've already delivered live fish once. How many fish does he need? I didn't see a fish tank when we were there, to be fair. Oh, what's the premium delivery? 20 minutes. Do we think we can do this in 20 minutes and get a premium delivery? I think we could. It's not far. It's just mountainous. I think we do premium delivery, you know? 20 minutes. When Clifford locked himself in the room, they may have shot him. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And then they covered it up as well, is my thinking. What did I just do there? I just pressed something I didn't want to press. I'm sure I just I've moved something off my back and I don't know where have I put it. There, grenades. Fish, cargo, fossil. Maybe I didn't. I thought I... No, tool rack. Is that okay? I'm imagining things. It doesn't matter. Okay, we've got 3 deliveries now for Hartman's lab. And that, we've got 20 minutes to get this delivery done. As I say, this delivery isn't that bad. So 20 minutes to make this delivery. It's live fish. So, the best route for us here, let's take off all our markers. And we have done this route a few times, to be fair, is if we head safe house, and then from here, we want to be heading up here to this up here, and then across, and then from there we want to be. I went down a big hill last time, didn't I? It's maybe a different route to last time, to be fair, but something like that. I think roughly is the way we need to go. 20 minutes doesn't seem very long, but actually when you're traversing these kind of areas it doesn't take that long. We've done an hour deliveries in 5 minutes. That's the thing. Although if that storm is hitting, that could cause us a few issues. Is that a storm hitting, or is that just the speed we're taking? Oh yeah, the mountains start falling down, don't they? They'll start worrying you when you hear that, but actually we're generally far enough away for it not to worry us too much, to be fair. I'm not going to stop and pick anything else up. I think we have enough stuff on us to not worry too much about picking anything else up. The journey itself isn't too bad. Why have I, hang on, have I lost a load of gear? Because it's too far away from cargo. Where's my rocket launcher? I've just lost a load of stuff. My ladder and stuff isn't here. How did I lose a load of stuff? So our ladder, our anchor, our carrier, none of them are here. And it's just told me we're too far away from cargo. But I don't know where I left them. The only thing that possibly is in the vehicle. No, because we would have took them with us. Somehow I've managed to lose a load of gear and I can't control the vehicle either. Yeah. I've managed to leave a load of stuff behind somehow. It's not the end of the world at the minute. It's not stuff we urgently need. It's only if we ever get stuck we're going to need the carrier, because it makes life so much easier. But I don't know. Matej, good morning, how are you? I don't know, to be fair. I don't know too much about New Zealand. Right, we are heading the right way. I don't know how we managed to leave stuff behind there, but we somehow did. I've just ruined some fossils as well. Yeah, I'm not too sure how I managed to put that stuff down. But whatever it is, we've done it. At least we haven't lost anything we actually need. Like the rocket launcher and stuff. Okay. This is the tricky bit. We have been here before. But this is tricky. We have blown up a truck before, so we do need to be a little bit careful coming down here. We do know what happens if you fall too far. We didn't find out the way I wanted to find out, but we have found out what happens. But we're okay. Because the thing is, we had 20 minutes to deliver these fish, and we're here. We've already got the fish, and we're already here. Hartman's lab. That didn't take too long at all. It never really does, to be fair. It's just a case of navigating the mountains in a decent way, essentially. But yeah, we need to restock the carrier and stuff we've left behind. I don't know too much about the police either, Matej, to be fair. So 3 minutes so far, we've taken out the 20-minute premium delivery time limit. We can hand these all in. And then we'll see if there's anything from here to where we go. We need to decide roughly where we're going next, essentially. That's all the cargo there. Premium delivery plus 2 extra deliveries as well. I think that wasn't too bad a route, to be fair. 3 minutes for a 20-minute delivery, pretty good.
Delivering cargo.
My only question is, what is Hartman doing with all them live fish?
Delivery complete.
Is he eating them or just displaying them? Because that's the second lot. We may get that 4th star, to be fair, which it potentially, every time you star up a connection level in a facility, they normally have a gift for you. So I wonder if we'd get anything from getting to 4 stars. Yeah, I thought I pressed the wrong button, but to have dropped 4 things with 1 button press seems a bit odd. I don't know. I'm kind of a bit confused with what happened to the bowler gun and stuff. But we can restock here. It's not the end of the world. It's always, they always carry the thing like a carrier, a ladder, a anchor for those emergencies, essentially. There we go. 4th star achieved. Cap can now change to lightning blue. More resources here as well. And these are the lost cargo we picked up as well. But yeah, I must have pressed the button. I don't know how I did it, but I did. Like I say, it's not the end of the world. It's just resources we obviously didn't need to use. There we go. A quarter of the 5th star done there. Will we gain any levels on the delivery time? Probably. We should go up, I would have said. There we go. Are we only gaining 1 or are we gaining more? Yeah, 1. So we're now a grade 237 expert courier, and our premium delivery legend has gone up to ×6. You think Hartman might eat the fish when they're not on the bit? There is that. There is that possibility. What's that? So this is obviously our gift, I think, for getting to where we just did. Connection level 4. That's one of the crypto bites that we eat. Backpack accessory crypto bite. Yay!
Thank you for your continued support.
Okay.
Good work.
Before we look at the terminal and see what we're going to take, let's see where to head first. There is a doctor there we could head towards. I think we need to be heading this way. I think we should be heading towards Weather Station, essentially. I'm thinking about the pizza from there. It's kind of my other thinking. We've got the mail, haven't we, from Aaron? So I just want to double check something from Peter Englerts. So this is the one saying about the pizza, and it says we didn't take the pizza from Lake Knot City to South. That's fine. But he wants to know, you must know in yours, I'm about to ask, yes, pizza. Look again at the messages that Peter Englerts has sent. The instructions are quite clear. So my only guess is, if we look at his emails, my guess is there's still another pizza to deliver that we haven't done. And I think I know where it is. And if so, I'd like to do it on the way back if possible. It will be a timed one though. Yeah, so South, not City. Okay. Let's read Aaron Hill's message first quickly, and then we'll work our route. But I think South, not City is the way we've got to go to get this pizza. You anything else? Okay. The Chronicles of Aaron, Chapter 5, Journey's End. Hey Sam, you ever dropped by the safe house I built for you? Tried to report back to the director once I finally had this thing up and running, but I never heard nothing back. No heart of gold after all. No manners neither. Man, I could have cried after all the trouble I went to. Between you and me, maybe it did just a little. Not so much as a nice job, but that's at least the guy can expect after a trek like that, don't you think? But right when I was about to give up on life, an angel appeared to save me. That's right, Fragile. That sweet little ray of sunshine whisked me right back here in an instant. She seemed awful tired, though. Had me a little worried. There's something in the air here in Mountain Knot City, too. Something funky. Plus, Lochner's run off somewhere. But you're okay, right, Sam? I damn well hope so. We're here for you, and we're praying that you make it. Keep fighting the good fight. I kind of want to go to Mountain Knot City after he said that, to be fair. That kind of makes me think we should go to Mountain Knot City first. Because he's back there. Maybe we should. Mountain Knot City, route-wise, should be just straight up then. If we go up here, actually maybe not. I don't know. We probably could get through that, to be fair. Let's head to Mountain Knot City next then. We'll see if there's any deliveries from here. I think it's doable. If we remove all markers. If we head this way. And then kind of that kind of thing. It's this kind of bit here which could be tricky. Because I think some of that is tar. But yeah, I'm thinking something like that. Since Aaron Hill's made it all the way back to Mountain Knot City, let's head back there first. Obviously, we are going to try. We're trying to head east, but we want to do things along the way, and I definitely think the pizza is something we should do. First of all, let's check the bots. Can they deliver anything under 50% damage? No. Need more roads. Mountain Knot City. Any deliveries? Where are you going? I cannot see. Might be really. Oh, there we go. Roboticist, doctor. See, the doctor's doable. We're not going down south, so we'll leave those. Mountain Knot City. I think Mountain Knot City and probably Doctor. What's less than 20% damage? Premium delivery. Yeah, we can do 20% damage. Be fine. Premium delivery on the Doctor's delivery as well. So we need a ladder. We need a climbing anchor. And a carrier. Bolo gun and carrier. I think it is me being a little bit over-prepared, but I can't help myself but be over-prepared. I'm going to chuck the carrier in the truck. Obviously, if we lose the truck, that might be an issue. I'm loading everything in the truck. Ladder, we'll have on the back. That on the back. Bolo gun. There we go. So the books for Mountain Knot City and the Doctor are all in the vehicle. I think we're ready to go. I have been. I was talking to someone the other day who has played this themselves and finished it, and they were talking to me about the platinum. Obviously, we haven't looked at trophies yet because we haven't finished story, and they were saying the platinum is going to be the most grindiest thing we do. Obviously, if it gets boring, we won't be doing it on stream, but we'll have a proper look at trophies when we finish. He has said he's watched some of the streams though, and actually we may be a fair way towards the platinum because of the way we play and do things along the way. So he's not sure whether we'll be halfway there, and it might be a good thing to do or not. But we'll make a decision when we finish the story, I think. But like I say, I thought the story was going to be finished after we did the Giant BT, and it seems that we're not anywhere close to finishing. Be interesting going back to the first area as well. We've not been back there since the start of the game. Since we came across to this area, that map has still just been there. So it'd be interesting to see what else is there now we can see more and do more. Okay. This is going to be a little bit treacherous, but I think it's doable. Just got to control the speed coming down here. And with 20% damage for the doctor's books, essentially. That's what I agreed to. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want you to go sideways. We're okay. We're okay. Turn. Turn. Jump. Okay. Ah. We're nearly there. That wasn't too bad, to be fair. I thought it was going to be a lot trickier than it actually was in the end. I think we go to the doctor first, and then come back to Mountain Knot in a second. Doctor, to go to the doctor's pretty quick from here. No. Way station. So this bridge here should be what we need to get across. So Mountain Knot City is to our right. We'll head there in a second, but I think first head to the doctor, mainly because he is just round the corner.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
We will definitely make it east today, guaranteed. As we haven't really got that far to go. It's just navigating the routes. I'm a bit concerned that obviously we're going to see some more BTs that are going to turn out pretty tricky to deal with, but we shall see. So if we head up here, Doctor is just up here and over a bridge. We can hand in his premium delivery, and let's have a premium delivery done. And then Mountain Knot City, and then there we'll pick our next route. But I do think we need to go to South Lake Knot City just to pick the pizza up. And I think we have an hour. But the only downside of doing that means we won't do anything else on the way, because it will slow us down. That's the only downside to doing that delivery. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whatever it was. Right, Doctor's delivery, let's hand that in. As I say, I think it is a decent thing to do some of these things on the way. It's all adding to our profile and connection levels anyway. We could make it really quick and just drive straight back, but I think that would be a bit boring and too quick, essentially.
A delivery? Oh, good.
I think this should move us to times 7 on our premium
Everything
delivery
appears to be in perfect condition.
score. Perfect condition, that's what we like. Needed to be under 20% damage. And they should all be naught, because they stayed in the truck. There we go. Did we not give more bonus for doing a premium delivery less than 20% damage? We got 10 likes as our bonus for doing that. That's rubbish. Okay. Is that it? New interview, report number 2. And I'm nearly halfway to that 4th star. That wasn't very good at all. I thought we'd get more for that. I guarantee, I don't think we're going to have a level here. No. We have gone up a legend by time, it's now times 7.
Oh, by the way, I came across something I thought you might find useful.
Oh, we've got a
More than
gift.
welcome to it.
I think here is the only place we can make the extra large blood bags. There we go, high capacity. This is the only place you can get those. I'm pretty sure. So let's put that in our utility. If we could craft them, then it may be worth crafting them. Let's have a look. Because I believe this is the only place you can get them from. LVs, good morning, how are you?
Do remember not to neglect your health.
Well, we do try.
Good work. New order available.
Obviously, we're heading to Mountain Knot City from here anyway. Let's just see. Can we do the extra large ones? No, we can only make normal blood bags. So he will give them to us as a thank you. We can't craft them by the looks of it. You're sick. I was sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. Right, has he got anything? Bot deliveries first. Anything under 50%. No. Trying to get the bots out on deliveries. That's like 1,000 kilograms. That's mad, isn't it? Reward assist, mountaineer, distribution. Well, we take that one. That's the mountain, not city. 112 kilograms. That should be okay. Half an hour. That should be fine. Do not submerge. That one as well. 168 kilograms. Okay, I don't know if we can take both of those. We'll find out in a second. They're very heavy deliveries. I haven't checked out the new Avatar game. No, we did put it to a vote a little while back. Whether we should do it on release, and everyone said no. But I haven't seen anything either. I don't. It's because it's something I probably will play at some point. I won't see anything about it. I don't want to spoil it for myself, essentially. Right, we may have managed to get both of those really big deliveries in the vehicle. We'll find out in a second. Okay. I wondered if we'd still fit in the vehicle as well. We can. It looks like Far Cry. I'd heard it's first person. I had heard that, to be fair.
Thanks.
Mainly because a few people were moaning about it.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I had also the GTA 6 trailer. I've watched it. I don't get the hype personally, but that's just a personal thing. What I will say though, I've been reading some interesting comments. A lot of people are saying that it's what's the word? And I hate this word, but woke. I don't quite understand why everyone thinks everything is woke. And I don't like the word personally, but there's a lot of complaints out there that they've kind of handed to certain groups. I don't know why people can't just like a game for liking a game. I don't get the everything has to be a set way. There's nothing interesting about it, is there not? Oh, okay. I suppose if you're into Avatar and you're into... What? Hang on a second. What time-sensitive mission did we just pick up? Did we pick a time-sensitive one up? Oh, we did. Okay. I didn't know one of them was time-sensitive. It doesn't matter, we're here. I just didn't know one was time-sensitive. Well, we had half an hour to deliver one, and we did it in just under 2 minutes. But I didn't actually realise it was a time-sensitive mission, to be fair. Okay, once we've delivered these, we'll then decide our best route back. You vote for the next game? Nice. You sure you think it's going to be awesome? I don't disagree that it's probably going to be really good for people that are really into it.
Welcome back. Tough journey as always, I bet.
I just feel like everyone has to moan about something. There's, you know, you can't have a game trailer come out that everyone goes, oh, that's really good. There's always something wrong with it. Rather than just saying, actually, I like the look of that. That's what annoys me about gaming in general. Is people just are too happy to moan about the simplest things. You know, it's the same as review bombing, isn't it? The amount of games that review bombed before they're even released. Okay, we may get the 4-star collection level here by doing this. We did the timer easily. Too much booty in the trailer. Okay. Okay, that's half the star. I don't think we'll get the 4th star then, to be fair. I thought we might come close, but I don't think we are. So from here I'm thinking we head Windmill, and then South Lake, not City. Then from there, Pizza to Englert to Lake, not City. And then I'm guessing we're getting a boat from there. That's my kind of thing. It does mean we miss out a few things because there's pizza delivery, though. But it keeps reminding us to do it via email, so I think we should. We still haven't got the collector on the network yet either, and I'm pretty sure the map is showing us the collector plus 2 other places we haven't been to that were missing from the network. Not that I think it matters massively. I think it'll matter if we decide to go for platinum. Part of me thinks I don't like the fact there's some areas that aren't connected. But there's no missions as such to go there that we've seen so far. We've got a new interview as well concerning the void out in the satellite city. No, nowhere near. Okay. Legends has gone up by ×8 now. It's gone up another one. I think we're going to get one level up here by the looks of it. Anything else? Oh, it's close. Yep, 2 levels up. Anything else? Come on, delivery volume. There we go, another one there. I wonder what max grade is. There must be a maximum level, I would assume. So we are now grade 240 expert courier.
We're going to get through this because of you.
I'd like to think so. Still got a lot of gears on me, to be fair.
New order available.
Okay. Let's have a look at the messages first, then we'll decide. But I think Windmill, South Lake Knot City, and then we head north to Peter Englerts. We will have an hour to do his delivery, which is easily done, I think. Unless, obviously, we come across them big BTs again. Then we could be in a bit of a situation. So there's 2 things to have a look at here. Where's the first one? Where are you? Oh, there we go. Report concerning the void out in satellite town of UCA 01002 near Central Knot City. UCA 01032 has been wiped off the map by a void out, leaving nothing but an enormous crater. Terrorism was suspected at first, but the investigation, spearheaded by Bridges, quickly ruled out the possibility. They eventually concluded that the cause was the corpse of a civilian which had been left anecdotized, unnoticed, in an urban residential area. The deceased was Lucy... What? Oh, wow, this is all about BB. The deceased was Lucy Strand. Tragically, she was also 7 months pregnant. The child had already been named Lou. That's our BB. Cause of death was ruled a drug overdose, possibly intentional, though that remains unconfirmed at this time. Surveillance data was sent to British HQ for analysis, but the results are inconclusive. I know it's not BB then. Lucy's husband, Sam Strand, had been away for some time and became concerned when he was unable to contact his wife. BB's father's Clifford Unger, though. Though he attempted to return home, the void out was triggered immediately after his arrival. Being a repatriate, Sam was the sole survivor of the blast. That's us. Okay, I'm confused. Sam is us. So this is what happened to our wife? And we... yeah, we named BB Lou, didn't we? But BB isn't really Lou, I think. As the deceased was the wife of a prominent member of Bridges, who himself is the son of President Strand, public support for the organisation suffered. Many criticised the crisis management team's handling of the situation, as well as the priorities of the organisation and President Strand herself. Some believe that Sam Strand was involved with his wife's death, and that he should be held to account. While both the administration and Bridges adamantly defended him for a time, public pressure continued to mount. In a chest Jay's co-workers suspect was his way of taking responsibility, Sam Strand resigned from Bridges. His current whereabouts are unknown. That's us. So our wife was pregnant. She took a drug overdose, maybe intentional. She died, necrosized, caused the void out, but she was also pregnant. But the void out only triggered the minute we arrived. Okay. Second report. This is from Lucy. Maybe Clifford Unger was your dad. So I don't think, there's a possibility, I suppose. We don't know who Sam's father is, do we? Progress has been slow, but Sam has finally started to open up to me. However, his recollection of early childhood is confused and contradictory. He has difficulty distinguishing between genuine memories and reoccurring dreams. Sam even claims to have met his stepsister Amelie on the beach several times while quite young. Well, we know he's done that. An impossible claim, to say the least. I'm only a little older than Sam, but I was born before the Death Stranding, a fact that tends to affect the way we think about the beach. In my professional opinion, the beach is a figment of our collective imagination. So this person here, this is Lucy, doesn't believe in the beach. A shared delusion, but people born later are more likely to take existence as a given. I wonder if they can find comfort in the belief because it helps to explain phenomena like BTs and repatriates like Sam. Similarly, my theory is that Sam's manufactured childhood memories of the beach are his way of coping with the fact that neither Amelie nor Bridget spend much time with him. I believe this is also the reason he still clings to this dream catcher Amelie gave him even now, as an adult. You could call it a security blanket. It may also be the key to overcoming his aphanphosphobia. I don't know what that is. If Sam were to emotionally distance himself from Amelie, it might reduce his resistance to physical intimacy. I will propose this approach to him in our next session. So,
Delivery terminal for further information.
Sam's wife was killed. Sam's wife died while pregnant. Potential intentional drug overdose, but maybe not. We don't know. And she was pregnant. Sam got back to see his wife, and then when he arrived, a void out was triggered due to her necrosizing. He obviously repatriated, but lost his wife and unborn child. And then quit Bridges because of the fallout. I think that's where we're at. Oh, yeah, to be fair, we should do this first. We was going to head straight and do what we need to do. This is the mission we haven't done yet. This is the one where we need to recover Dead Man's clothing from when the cottage cabin was the word I was after, when the cabin exploded during the big storm we had when we was taken to World War II with Dead Man and BB. So we're going to do this first. It does involve us going to get the clothes and then coming back. But I think we should do this as it is a main story mission essentially. So we'll go and select that now. We should have everything we need, I'm pretty sure. And it should be a fairly simple journey. We've got a truck with us now. We've got a lot in our private lock if we need anything else, but I don't think we do. I think we should be fine. We've got a floating carrier if we do need to get out of the truck, essentially. If there's any BTs, we've got plenty of stuff to survive. Hematic grenades. To be fair, well, the only thing I might craft is actually an extra hematic grenade. Mainly because I like an even number of kind of 3. So we're going to head and get the Dead Man's winter clothes. Mainly because it's something we should have done earlier, and obviously didn't. I don't like the fact we've got a space missing. It's because I put one of them in the grenade pouch. There we go. Now it looks better. Oh yeah, no, now the BT is a lot more unpredictable. We've got to be extra prepared, but I think we are fine in terms of preparation. I was just thinking, to be fair, no, we should be alright. I think the vehicle's probably in a decent condition. I was thinking about storing the vehicle to get it fixed before we leave. But I think it's okay. Let's just double check. 84% durability, 77. Yeah, we should be fine. Right, so we've got to go and get these clothes then. We're heading back to here. It's partially where we've built a road. I'm pretty sure we're going to run into BTs. It's almost guaranteed we're running into BTs, to be fair. So we want to be heading up here, up to here. We've got the charger point just here. There's another charger there. It's a fairly simple route. It's somewhere we've been before. When we went to meet Dead Man at the cabin, we had the only issue wasn't where we were coming from. So it did take us a little bit of a trek to get to him in the end. But actually, it's quite a simple route. Oh look, there's more porters up there. I do like the fact you do see other people making deliveries around you. I like that. What are they carrying? They normally give you a gift if you stop and speak to them. Climbing anchors. They're heading to the weather station looking at that. What does that road need? A few little bits. But yeah, we'll go and do this mainly because it's something we should have done sooner. We just didn't have the chance because we headed west. Let's go and get this done. I think this will be quite a simple thing to complete. Unless, of course, there's something going on where his clothes are, essentially. That could be the only thing that would cause us an issue, is if there's something going on there. But I think we should be fine. Like, the rocket launcher now and the grenade launcher, between the two of them, should take care of most BTs fairly quickly, I would have said. Right, there should be a charger nearby, there we go. And then we can check our route from there, but I think it's fairly simple. I'm guessing it's not going to be on the roadway, that's the only thing. Removal markers. Okay, so we're heading here. I've got a feeling it's going to be up here or something silly, isn't it? What's that? I don't know what that is. But if we get to this roadway, and then from there we should be able to see where we're going from there and where it is. So we want to head to here, through here, and then hit the road. Fairly simple. Just recharge the battery. Obviously, the only downside to this at the minute is the snow causing damage to the truck, but it should be fine.
Hey, buddy. We're on electricity fire right now.
Follow the road to a certain point where you use it. Oh yeah, absolutely. Once you get within that circle, generally you can scan and it will show up where the actual stuff is you need to pick up. I don't know how much gear we need to pick up in terms of how many packages though. That's the two ports. That's one of the two porters out heading to the weather station. I think I could offer him a lift. Could take him a little way towards it, couldn't we? I don't think they'll get in though, would they? I like the fact though you can see other porters walking, and look, he's making tracks in the snow. You know, there's so many games that leaves that little detail out. And the fact the snow is making tracks, or he's making tracks in the snow, is quite cool. But yeah, that detail is left out of no end of things. It's the little details that definitely please me. So this is the roadway. We can't obviously get onto it from here. It needs completing a bit more. We should be able to go on here.
Just a bit further.
And we don't use up electricity doing this. Right, there's a cave there. We're not quite in the circle yet. Oh, we are in the circle. Is that the actual package there, I think? Yeah, that is the package. It's up there.
Have a pleasant journey.
Okay. I think we can just go up to the side there, potentially.
Stretch my legs.
I've got a fair bit of gear on me. Do I need to take everything? Let's quickly drop the extra blood bags into the truck. My thinking is we don't need them on us right now. I'll keep the grenade launchers just in case. There's the off chance something's going to happen. Other than that, I think we're good. So the clothes are after are just up there. Now my thinking is there is a little bit of a route this way. And obviously we have the all-terrain skeleton on, which makes this kind of a... don't do that. Maybe it's too steep, what I was thinking. Come on. Did think this would be a little bit easier than it is. No, we're okay, we're okay. Maybe it was just a little bit steep there with the rocks and things, right. Can I get to there from here without falling down the mountain? Probably not. So can we get there from here? I can't really see where they are though, to be fair. Are they in a cave or something? I don't know if I'm being silly with this. They definitely blew a long way from the cabin. Famous last words, leaving blood bags behind. I know, tell me about it. I may have gone too high now, though. That's the downside. Just try. I need to see where they are, and I can't really see it. Definitely gone too high. Don't fall. And maybe have made this a little more complicated than it needed to be. Right, stay there. We've got him, we're okay. Close obtained. This may have been a mistake as well, trying to get up here. Come on, all-terrain suit, do your thing. Come on. There we go. All-terrain suit did its thing in the end. No! I fell down. I was getting a little bit too lax there, thinking, oh, we've done it. Easy peasy. No, that was a mistake. It's the only thing, when you relax and you think, I've done it all, it's all good. And I just slipped off the rocks there, and that caused everything to fall off. Okay, we've got the clothes back though, we're okay. I'm guessing they're going to be a little bit damaged, but we should be fine. And where did I come up from? That's the question, because my footprint disappeared. Down here, I think, wasn't it? We got there without the need of a rope. I was thinking about it, to be fair. But then I also wanted to try and avoid using a rope if I could, just because it didn't seem like it was needed. Whoa. Okay. That could have gone very badly wrong, but I think we managed to do what we needed to do. Right, we need to turn around and drive back to Lake Knot City. To Mountain Knot City. Take these clothes back. And then we're good. And then we can pick our route from there. There's the good old porter again that we saw. That nearly went very badly wrong. Thanks for the like, but it was much appreciated. But we survived to see another day. Right, let's get these clothes delivered and then we'll sort out the best route back to where we want to go next. As I say, I think pizza for Englert is going to be important. What I probably will do is stick the vehicle in the garage as well, just to get that to recover, and we'll probably go and have a shower to make us recover at the same time. I think that's probably a good shout before we head further on. 2 more porters. We want to be going this way. Yeah, it might have helped others, to be fair. That's the one thing I'm finding, and we found it pretty early on. Generally, after the first area and after the tutorial, where you had to build certain things in the tutorial. Since then, we don't build anything. We've used ladders occasionally, we've used ropes occasionally, but generally, there's always other people's stuff around to use. And I wonder if that's a bad thing, because you are building a lot less. There's no need to do it. And that, obviously, if you played the game when it first released, there's probably a lot more stuff for you to build back then. And I do like the element they've added where other people's stuff is there so you can see it. I do like that side of the game, but at the same time, I think in some ways it actually limits you more than it should. Does that make sense? Just because we've not built anything in ages, we've occasionally placed a ladder. I just think maybe it's made it so too much easy. It's made it a lot easier because there's so much stuff around. Okay, this was the special order for Sam we needed to do, so that is that complete. I'm not sure on damage. We needed to be under 50%. It should easily be under 50. That is the dead man's winter clothes collected and returned.
Hey, Sam. Look, I'm sorry to impose on you.
I want to make sure the sand missions are obviously done before we go too far.
Wow.
We could have taken them with us. We're meant to be going to see Dead Man when we go back east, aren't we? So we could have taken them with us, to be fair.
Anything less than perfect.
Good, good. Always like a perfect delivery. And this may give us the 4th star. Not sure. It may just. 13% damage, so that's not too bad. Distance isn't an issue. I don't know if this will give us that 4th star, to be fair. It's actually further than you think, isn't it? All the distances always are further than you actually think they are. Like, nowhere near. Any levels up? Miscellaneous goes up by 1, so we are now a grade 241 expert courier.
We're going to get through this because
Cass, good morning, how are you?
Thank you, Sam.
Okay, so that's now done. What I want to do is send their vehicle to the garage. Store vehicle. That will restore it. I know it's not really ours, but it will make it fixed. Is what I'm trying to say. We are on Die-Hardman chapter. I can't remember which number. I don't know if it tells me anywhere, does it? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if it tells us anywhere, but yeah, we're on the Die-Hardman chapter. We need to basically we've got to head east. So we're making our way back. We just collected the clothes for Dead Man that we gained the mission for earlier and just didn't have a chance to do. We're thinking of going to do the Peter Englerts pizza because he sent us an email saying he was disappointed that we ignored it and it wasn't on our priorities to do. So we're thinking of doing that on the way back. The downside to that is we're going to miss out on a lot of other stuff because we're going to be having to do that within an hour.
Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
If they put a time on how long it stays out, yeah, possibly. We've got Aaron Hill sent us a message as well. We'll read that in a second. Yeah, I think, like I say, the only thing I found all the way through, the signs get annoying. They are helpful. They tell you where danger is, but then that takes away some of the element of surprise. You know, when you're heading somewhere and BTs come out of nowhere, mainly in the first area, you get that element of surprise and fear. But ever since we got to this middle part, and we've connected people to the network, we've seen all the signs. The signs warn you where the BTs are, which takes away that excitement and fear. And like I say, we don't build anything, because there's no need to. Everyone else has done it for us. And it could be the age of the game. But, I don't know. I'm in two minds. It's the one thing that's bugged me, I think, more than anything else, is the signs and the fact they're everywhere. Let's quickly... We haven't gone for a wee for a little while. Let's quickly do that. Then we're going to quickly read the email we just got from Aaron, and then we're back out again. I just wanted to make sure we were recovered, essentially. Game Awards are today. Are they today? I don't think they were. They might be, actually. I think we'll find out a release date for Wolverine if they are today. That's rumoured to be at the Game Awards, isn't it? I don't actually know what's up for Game of the Year. Is it today? I'm just checking myself now. Obviously, I think Spider-Man 2's up. Baldur's Gate, yeah, makes sense. Zelda? Possibly. December 7th, yeah, it is today. What are you thinking? Game of the Year, wasn't it? Categories... You can, if you're on their website, you can actually vote. Nominees. What is nominated for Game of the Year? I don't actually, to be honest, I don't really pay too much attention to what the awards are. I don't play games because of an award, essentially. So the nominees for Game of the Year: Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. The Super Mario Wonder might do well, to be fair. You think it's Spider-Man 2 or Baldur's Gate, do you? Yeah, maybe. Baldur's Gate, I've heard a lot about. I really want to play it, but last time we did a vote, everyone said no. Yeah, I think it's the perfect game if you're into Dungeons and Dragons and RPGs. Then I've heard really good stuff. If you're not into Dungeons and Dragons, though, it can be a bit tricky to pick up and understand. But I think the Super Mario Wonders might have a chance because everyone's raving about it. I've not played it personally. My little boy's not asked to play it, so I've not got it for him. But I've heard really good things about it. Okay, thanks for delivering the coat and boots. Thanks for picking up Dead Man's coat and boots. They were loaners and of the size we don't stock in excess. In fact, it's so rare that someone asked for them that we only had the one set. Anyway, we'll give them a good wash. We'll place them into storage. Take care of yourself, Sam. Okay, that's all we wanted to do was make sure we've rested, made sure we've got everything done, and then we're going to head back out. You hope it doesn't win. Made a lot of people angry after the release. Saw while playing the story, had a great time, but later made people rage because it was political. What political messages did it have? I don't see any of the political messages in it. You know, the bit where you're playing as the deaf girl and can't hear things, I thought was pretty cool. And it raises awareness of what the deaf community go through. That's not a bad thing. But other than that, I can't think of anything that you could class as political. So this is Clifford Unger again, isn't it? This is BB's memory. We've seen him get drunk with BB before, though. It's not a repeated one, I don't think. Last time I think it was wine or something. It looks a bit worse than Wares, to be fair.
Thinking you could keep us safe.
Thinking you could keep her safe.
Man like you.
Is he talking about himself, though? I won't say the physical messages might make people upset or comfortable, but there are several. Really? I played through the whole game and got the Platinum Trophy and don't remember a single political message. Or anything that can make anyone upset or uncomfortable.
I'd put on that bet.
So he's blaming himself for what happened. We're assuming it's his wife. We think it's BB's mother.
Just you and me now, BB.
What did he do to make her... I think she's dead. She's either dead or she's in a coma.
Safe. No matter what.
I've so many questions about Unger. I just don't know the answers to, and it's annoying. You think they're the best actors? No, I like the actor who played the main character, to be honest. I think he's done really well. Okay, we'll see if they bot deliveries first. We are going to try and head and grab that pizza, I think. I think that is our best bet. Spider-Man 2 glitch was fine. They probably fixed it. What glitch was that? Okay, so I'm just trying to think where we're heading. We're not going to Mountaineer. We're not going to Photographer, Doctor, Geologist. Lake Knot City, Weather Station. We are heading Weather Station, so it might be worth taking that delivery with us, to be fair. These are bots orders, though, so we might take the Weather Station. I think that one is 27% damage. That's worth sending out. So I think that's the only one worth sending out via bot. Glitches where you can play as teenage people without the suit and swing around. Oh, really? We never experienced a single glitch. To be honest, I don't know what it is, but for some reason I very rarely find glitches. It's one of those weird things. We get graphical bugs in games, but generally I very rarely see glitches at all. And it can't just be me that never sees them, surely. So we're going to head to the weather station. We've already got all our gear I think we need, to be honest. I know we're driving someone else's vehicle, but I'm not overly worried about that. There's our truck. Okay. We're taking clothing by the looks of things, underwear to the weather station. This is all the stuff. These are the blood bags and the carrier we had in the vehicle. I'm going to take a couple of those with us. I can't put anything in the truck as it stands. That's hence why we're so high at this point. There's something there I need to move. Just to get that set. I don't think I can put anything in the truck. No. That's why. Hence why there's so much stuff on us. But we'll sort that out once we get into the truck itself. But yeah, we should have everything. We've got hematic grenades. We've got 20 of those. Blood bags plus in the utility pouch for spare. Carrier in case we get into trouble. We've got the quadruple rocket launcher. Climbing anchor ladder. Grenade launcher. I'm only taking one ladder now instead of two. We've got spare boots and the assault rifle as well. We should be fine. I think that's everything, isn't it? Essentially. I'm sure I pulled the vehicle out of the garage. Maybe I didn't, and I think that might be why. Is the vehicle here? I didn't pull the vehicle out of the garage. That's why I couldn't put anything in the vehicle. I thought I had pulled it out, but obviously not. Retrieve. Thank you. Spider-Man was a cube as well. A cube, really? Well, the game told you to go to the next mission mark, and the game also told you cannot enter the area. Oh, really? 4 non-lethal. We don't need 4 non-lethal rifles. Why would we need 4 non-lethal rifles? That's ridiculous. We've got 1 non-lethal assault rifle. We've got the grenade launcher, which is also non-lethal. And we've got the quadruple rocket launcher as well for BTs. And hematic grenades. Do not need 4 assault rifles. That's mad. Okay, so my plan, or our plan, is to head... let's get rid of all our markers again. Is basically head to where we just were and then keep going along that roadway. Is my thinking. So we head up here, across to here, down to this charging point, and then from there we just head straight across till we get to this roadway. Follow the road to this charger, the paver there, then keep following it down, and we're going to get to the weather station just here. Yeah, we'll follow the road down to here, come down there, weather station. Then from there we're going to head to South Knot City, grab the pizza for Engel. Then we'll have an hour to deliver the pizza over here for Englerts, sorry, and then from there we can head to Knot City. I think it should be a fairly quick journey depending on BTs. The pizza's going to be the big thing because it means avoiding a lot of other places on the way where we could actually do some deliveries. I'd say the big one for me is the collector. I really wanted to add the collector to the network and we've just not been able to. That's the only one that's kind of annoyed me not being able to get him on the network. Four non-lethal rifles was also the perfect amount. Really? Well, we're trying to. He's already emailed us and moaned that we didn't do his delivery sooner. So because of that, I thought we'd better do it on the way back. He's already said his private quarters are open to us. So we can already head into his private quarters without doing any more missions for him. But yeah, because he's moaned, I thought we'd better actually head that way. What? I don't know why I'm struggling to go over this bit. We've already been this way once. Turn. Turn. Thank you. Right. Charger road. Easy peasy. In theory, that road I don't think will give us anywhere near BTs, which should be a bonus. No, we've not been there yet, Cass. We're going to be heading to grab the pizza, and then we're heading there. We actually haven't been there yet. Charger's over here. I don't actually need the charger, to be fair. I was going to charge, but I don't think we need to. No, I'm not there yet. But because we got the email, I thought we'd better really do it. We were going to do it sooner, but because other storylines took over, we just headed west because that was where the story wanted us to go. And that, because it was all the way back east at the time, it wasn't worth doing. Right, there's the road we're going to go and head towards. Then we can head onto the road, and as I say, we are nearly already back to the weather station. We'll deliver the underwear, then we're heading to Lake South, not City. There's the two porters. Hello again, guys. And then Engler. We might be able to do other things on the way, but I think it'll be a straight run. Get ready. We're fine. We're fine, Cass. I'm not worried. Okay, so from here, let's just double check. We're going to head down here, and then we want to head, once we leave the snow, we want to head to the right. Who's this?
Sam, you're not going to believe what I found.
What have you found?
It's about the BB experiments, their true purpose. According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand.
Okay.
Supposedly with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void outs.
Well, that kind of makes sense.
That could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit.
So trying to use BBs to protect people.
Out, that's just a cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of not cities for that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out her mother's grand plan, making sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress.
Okay.
President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear, and did what she thought had to be done. Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin. I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
So, interesting information there, though, that the experiments continued after they were meant to have stopped on BBs. But they're all integrated into every shelter and city that is on the network as catalysts for the network. That's not that surprising though, really. Hello, how are you? I can't help myself but say hello to the porters every time I see them. Oh, I wonder what that was then. It's one of the cannons, isn't it? I've never seen one come up out of the ground before like that. Right, the weather station's just over there. That's where we need to go head towards. It's a little bit treacherous getting down here, but take it easy. Obviously, I don't want to blow up the vehicle again, as we have done once before. Slow down. Come on. Jump over. Slow. There we go. Coming that way is a little bit treacherous, to be fair, where that road network is, but it's not too bad. We made it in the end. So this is the weather station. We are slowly making our way to where we need to be. It's funny because babies in this game are all allies and help you against enemies. The forest babies are whatever. Oh, really? I don't know enough. I don't know anything about the forest, to be fair. Right, we can make our delivery, and then we'll see if there's anything going to South Lake, not City, and we'll do that when we go and pick this pizza up. But what do we think about the BBs being integrated as catalysts into the network in every structure? I can understand it's a sacrifice, but at the time, surely survival of everyone is more important.
Thanks for coming. It means a lot.
I didn't blow up the truck this time, though.
I really can't believe you.
I still can't believe we did that.
How did you manage to
With a dead body
on?
on board as well. So this is the we had 1% damage. This must be our journey out through the rocks that damaged it slightly. So that's the timefall resistant underwear. The only thing I would say to that, so timefall is obviously rain, snow, and that stuff that ages you as it touches you and ages whatever it touches. Why would you need timefall resistant underwear unless you go outside and you adjust your underwear? Because surely you need timefall resistant trousers more, rather than underwear. So unless you're going outside and just your underwear, why would you need timefall resistant underwear? Horizon and say every party's going to like to think they have just t-shirts. What when you say what I don't understand, Cass? You're saying Cyberpunk and Horizon are heavily part of this? We're not at Peter's place. We're nowhere near Peter's yet. And I was planning to go inside because he said it's open to us in yellow, which tells us there's something to that. So we are planning to go inside once we get there. Okay, no grade up there, so we stay at 241.
Here, I got you something.
Ah,
Consider it an
do like
expression
getting
of my
receiving
gratitude.
presents. What have we got this time? Oh, it's going to be lightweight materials. Yeah, metals, lightweight. We have received a fair few of these over time. Are they? Okay. I've not spotted that a single time, but I'll if you say so. Okay, we don't need anything.
Well,
Yeah, I've not
good luck to you.
spotted any
And
references
take care
to
of
them. To be
yourself.
fair.
Good work. New order.
Okay, we're going South Lake Knot City is where we're going. Can we do a bot delivery while we're here? Anything under 50%. Oh, that's not bad. Well, that's 0.2 kilograms. That's rubbish. 25%. 70. Okay, we might as well do the 25%, I think. What's that one? Let's go to Mountain Knot City. Let's do that one. To Mountain Knot City.
Deploying autonomous delivery bot.
Yeah, I've not noticed any references, to be honest. Has anyone else? It might be things I missed. I'm normally quite good at picking up references, although I've not played Cyberpunk. Obviously, the Horizon references, are you meaning the holograms? Because I didn't see them as references. I just thought there's holograms. That's quite cool. And that's part of the microchips you hand in as well. Okay. Chiral Artist, we're not heading there. The farm is kind of on our way. Ah, there we go. That's where we're going. South Lake Knot City, materials delivery, ceramics. We'll take that with us. I think that makes sense. The premium delivery, we're going to deliver 2 or more instead of 1. We might as well do the premium. That's where we're aiming for anyway, so we might as well take this with us. Load all into truck. Chuck through the bill. Was you built can spawn out. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Emails reference Cyberpunk. Have they? I didn't notice it, but then I've not played it, so I wouldn't have noticed that. To be fair, I don't know enough about Cyberpunk to actually get any references. Yeah, holograms are the thing I've noticed. Yeah, no, you're all good because don't worry. But yeah, the holograms. I wouldn't have said that's a reference though. That's just one of those things they've put in. But maybe it's just I didn't see it like that. Maybe. Right, if we want to head down here, and then obviously we've got to head across the water, don't we? Which we've had issues with previously. There's a bridge there, if I remember correctly. From here we head to here, to this bridge, across the top of the water here, I think. And then we can get across there. This crossing here is always the dodgiest part, I think, of this. You kind of want to go. You can't really cross any further down, though. That's the only downside. Try not to drive into the fence as well, to be fair. Lou looks happy because we're in the car. Lou does enjoy a good vehicle, to be fair. Lou is a bit of a speed freak. He does enjoy some speed. Thank you for the like, but it was much appreciated. Right, we fully charged. Come on. As I say, my plan is we will make it to Lake Knot City today. We're just going to go to South Knot City, grab the pizza delivery, and make the delivery we just picked up ourselves. And then we're heading to Peter Englerts, see what's going on there. And then Lake Knot City is our next port of call. I'm guessing Lake Knot City will take a boat back. And then head to the first area. I think that's what's going to happen. And when we're in the first area, it's going to be quite quick to get to where we need to go. Because we're just going to grab a vehicle and go. it shouldn't be too bad a journey. Of course, BTs can cause us to slow us down, but I think generally the journey should be fine. Yeah, memory chips have given a few bits of information about motorbikes and things like that. Your bond level has gone up just for fun, use zip lines. Oh, I'm not fussed by the bond level, Cass. I'm not going to use zip lines and stuff for the fun of it. I find he really enjoys driving anyway, to be fair. That's one thing I have found. I've not really paid that much attention to BB, to be honest. Like, we don't soothe him very often, unless we're in a situation where he's getting really agitated, then we'll stop and do it. But generally, we've not really done too much with him, to be fair. Right, I think we're going the right way. I could be wrong. Let's just have a look. So from here, I think we need to head to kind of this ledge way, and there is a bridge across the top of the waterfall. I'm hoping I've gone the right way on this. We've done this journey a few times, and we have gone wrong a few times too, but we shall see. The pizza actually delivery where we have to go with that it shouldn't be too bad a journey. We can avoid most dodgy areas, I think. Right, there's the waterfall. Where's the bridge? We don't want to fall down there. This is generally the only part that's dodgy of this journey. Once we get across the other side, it's a fairly simple run to South Lake Knots. I do keep getting the names confused, I must admit. Ah, that's a small bridge. It's only a chiral bridge. It's not a proper one. It's annoying. I think there's a proper one over there, though. I thought that was a proper bridge, but it's not. This time fall does also mean we're taking damage on the vehicle, but we can always fix it when we get to Lake Knot City. South Lake Knot City. I'll get it right in a minute. Right, there's a bridge just there. I'm going to take my markers off because we don't need those. So if we head to this bridge here, to get to there, and then we need to head down. I was hoping to cross there to make it a little bit easier, but it's not. We're going to cross further up. Although saying that, I may just be able to drive across. The driving in this game is better than GTA 4, really? I don't remember the driving in GTA 4, to be fair. I think the driving is pretty good. Obviously, it's not very realistic, but it is pretty good compared to some games. The vehicles are quite easy to control. But it's the same as most things. Once you get a certain vehicle, everything becomes really easy. So, like, once we got a truck, life was so easy because you don't use anything else. The motorbikes are good if you don't have to carry any gear. Once you need to carry stuff, you need to use a truck. Right, we'll check route in a second, but I kind of roughly know where we're heading. I'm not even fussed about picking other stuff up at the minute. I think I'm just going to try and head straight there. So if we head down here, from where we are, and then from there we can head straight down as well and hit the road, and the road network, it will take us straight there. What happens if you go to Mama's lab now? Because Mama's obviously not there, she's dead. Her body is also with Hartman. What happens if you go to her lab? Is it worth a visit just to see? Because if she's not going to be there, I just wonder if it's worth a visit. I don't know if there'd be an Easter egg or something by going there, that's what I'm thinking. Right, we're just going to keep driving down here. This will be South Lake Knot City. Have a look. Yeah, I think let's go to Mama's lab first, just because I'm curious if anything's there, since she isn't, essentially. It does like being driven around, absolutely. In the green region, first there's a destroyed dead bomb. You can play a mission if you play it. Oh, I don't know where that is, Cass. We haven't been back to that first area since we left it. There's been no reason to go back until now, to be honest. Still don't understand if people build bridges that have no real use, like that one. So we're just going to have a quick stop at Mama's lab just to see what it's about. Just in case there's something, an Easter egg there, because she's no longer with us, unfortunately. She perished a little while back. So let's have a quick stop and have a look to see if there's anything there. I am curious. There might be something from going there. Yeah, the bridges annoy me. The ones that I put in silly positions, I think are just a waste. I have deleted 1 or 2 already, to be fair, because they've been annoying. I know it only deletes them for me. Right, so the workshop is now blocked off. Access denied. We're not allowed in there. I'm guessing there's nothing else here, though, is there, other than claim materials. Yeah, there's nothing else here, then. I wondered if there would be something, because obviously she's no longer here, but other than the, we're just not allowed in the garage anymore. It was worth a little look at the very least, just to see. Right, let's head to South Lake Knot City then. Hand in delivery we've got, grab the pizza and then go that way. But yeah, like I've said before, I think that's my biggest bugbear, is the random stuff that's everywhere. But it's part of the game, I understand that. I just think it's the point in it. I think that's more of a personal thing, no more than anything else. It hasn't ruined the experience, to be fair. I just wish there was less, so I built more. I think that's my only kind of gripe. Okay, we are nearly to our destination. We'll drop our third delivery, grab delivery for the pizza, and then work out a route to England. I think it gives you 60 minutes, which isn't too bad, to be honest. We can avoid the terrorists and everyone else. We don't really need to deal with them. We probably will have to fix the truck here. This time fall is going to do a lot of damage to it, I think. I think, other than the pizza mission, I don't think there's anything else we've really missed. Obviously, all these standard missions, standard orders are just side missions. None of them are main story or that kind of thing. And I think they're endless, just to build up your connection level to everyone. So there's not a big deal if we haven't done all of those before the story ends as such. And I'm assuming, once the story ends, it's an open world that you can just go and do whatever you want, job-wise anyway. But let's deliver this cargo first. We will send the vehicle to the garage as well in a second, because that will get it fixed for our next journey, and then we'll take this pizza. Yeah, some of the bridges are in weird positions. I get the saving battery, but the only time I've ever come close to running out of big battery was in the first time in the Snowy Mountains. We're making a journey, and we were going from the mountains to the weather station, and we very nearly ran out of battery. That's really the only time. It's never been an issue. But saving battery on bridges seems pointless. There's enough chargers around if you need them. That's the thing. This delivery won't get us to 5 stars anyway. It'll give us a bit towards it, but it won't be that much, I don't think. But the reason coming here was to grab the pizza for Englert. That was the main reason for coming here. And then we just got to pick a route north. And as I say, we're going to try and avoid the BTs where possible. We've already had one situation where instead of normal BTs, we've got giant BTs, so we've got to be a bit careful. Little sliver on the star there, on the connection level. We may go up a level here. Cass, what grade did you finish on when you finished the game? We're currently a grade 242 expert courier after 51 hours. Is that how long we've been playing? 51 hours in total, wow.
We're always happy to make time.
Yeah, we were very close on our badge. That's the only time it's been close was that journey, and we were very close to running out. It wasn't a fun time. I was really worried we'd run out at that point. Okay, let's stick the vehicle in to be fixed, and then we'll grab it back out in a second.
Storing vehicle.
You had a far higher level. Yeah, I'm not surprised you did, but I was just curious to what it was. Is there a maximum grade, or can you go up to 999 essentially? We don't need any gear, I don't think. So the order for Sam, this is the urgent pizza. Fragile cargo, we've got to keep it flat. It's a pizza. And we have an hour to do so. Because of the road network we have already established, I think that should be fairly simple. The hardest bit is from here to the road network itself. That's kind of the hardest part of the journey. It doesn't weigh very much either, to be fair. It's just fragile. So we do not want to face any BTs because this could be an issue if we do. We don't need anything there. Gear-wise, I think we're good. We'll retrieve our vehicle, although it's not really ours, but that one. There's a maximum grade. Oh, okay. But name-wise, not, yeah. Why have I got a floating carrier? I don't want the floating carrier.
Pizza should always be kept flat during transport, as in level with the ground, to be clear. Keep that in mind before you try to stuff one in a backpack. Otherwise, you're liable to make a huge mess.
Yeah, like golden stars. If you hit maximum, you hit the highest level name on the top of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, golden. Yeah, I know. I think I know what you mean. I don't know why that level 1 carrier's there. We didn't want it. Don't quite understand why that's there, to be fair. I'm going to move the carrier into the thing. I don't understand where that came from. Place in private locker. There we go. Right, we've got plenty of stuff. We're all set in case we do get ourselves in any sort of mischief, but I think we're okay. I just need to move that to that, just so everything goes flat. And then we'll put it back on the top. We're good to go. Gourmet pizza is in hand. As I say, the hardest part of this journey, we'll get to the road network. Once we get to the road network, this journey is so easy. So, this will also take us just about to where the main story wants us to go as well. And from there, we can see what happens. So, we follow the road to here. And then from here, we've got to work out how to get to that road. Essentially, we could just go the same way we just came down, to be honest, to there, and then along the water's edge. I don't know whether it's worth stopping at the different places along the way. Don't really need to go to the craftsman or the engineer. They're both 5-starred anyway, but I don't know whether it's worth stopping here at the distribution centre. What I might actually do before we go and do this pizza, is there an order for the distribution centre we can take with us? Because if there is, that would be the ideal. It's on the way. Let's see if there is one. That's, no, junk dealer, chiral artist, roboticist, geologist, paleontologist, cosplayer. There we go. Distribution centre. 1,008 kilograms. We're not taking that. We can't carry it. That won't even go in the vehicle, I don't think. Because I think the vehicle only carries 300 kilograms. So that'll be a no. 1,000 kilogram. That's a robot order, that one. That is definitely the kind of thing you send a robot to do. Okay, so we follow this first road network back to where we came. Over the hill that we came down, and then we are golden. I did just think if we were heading that way, we could do something on the South Distribution Centre, but it's kind of, there's nothing to take. There's nothing to take. My biggest concern was if we'd missed the main mission, like the Sam mission. I don't think we have, but there was always that chance we may have done. Okay. There are BTs nearby to our right-hand side, but the road does generally take you a little bit away from them. Occasionally, you still activate them, but it should be okay. This is why building the roads is really important, to be fair. So now we can follow the trail we took to get down here, which is over the mountain. Which way are we going? Yeah, straight up. I couldn't see my marker for a minute. It's this way. I could stop and pick everything up, but I think at the same time it's just going to slow us down. I want to make sure we are moving the main story onwards as well. Let's do it in the pizza. So I don't want to slow us down too much. That was really bad. Did you complete all the roads? Dark Ryan, you've played this as well. Did you do all the roads, or did you leave some undone? I'm just curious to how far the roads could potentially span, essentially. Our truck is damaged because of the time fall. We knew that's going to happen. There's a lot of time fall at the minute, mainly because of what's happened to the chiral network. I think it's increased the chiral density, which in turn has increased the amount of time fall. Come on, am I stuck? Oh, you're kidding me. I'm actually stuck. There we go. Beats the truck. So my plan is to follow the edge of the water round, and that will get us close to where we're going. I could probably cross that. Do we need to cross? Probably do, actually. Mainly because it's really rocky to that right hand side. You did all the roads, did you, Dark Run? Wow. That's cool. That must be one hell of a network. You left a few unfinished, did you? Yeah, what I've noticed is sometimes if you put some material towards a road, it will get finished for you, which is quite cool. I like that side of helping each other, because that kind of makes sense. So I found that quite cool. But generally, I found that if you add a decent amount of materials, the road then gets finished. That's what I have found. Okay, we're getting there. This is the start of the road network we needed to head towards, so we are nearly there. And this will actually speed the journey up massively now. What I want to double check quickly is how damaged is the truck? Is it worth stopping? No, 85%. Absolutely fine. It said damaged truck, so I assumed it was quite low, but it's not. And time fall's not as bad at the minute, so we should be okay. So we're going to keep following the road until we get to the edge of Lake Knot City, and then from there we will... Do you know what? I'm going to stop here. The reason I'm stopping, I want to check there's no more SAM orders. Because in my head, I want to make sure we've not missed something. There are only going to be things that are in main places like this one, and I want to be sure we haven't missed something. Because I think once we move back to the starting area, I've got a feeling we're not coming back here for a little while. So I just want to make sure we just haven't missed anything. There's no orders for Sam. That's what I wanted to check. I'm not going to do any deliveries to the craftsman or engineer. They're all 5-starred already, to be honest. And everyone else isn't where we're heading anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure we hadn't missed something that we should have done. The only thing as well I've just realised we still haven't done, and it's something that I kind of need to think about and remember, because if we don't come back this way, we won't get it done. Other than the collector obviously not being on the network. So there was an email you got quite in this area way back now for us, and it was about the waterfall. When you go there to grab some discarded cargo, some cargo that's been lost by the waterfall. Now, I remember the email saying there was a globe or a ball of light by the waterfall. We never saw it or found it. Did anyone else? I'm just curious to if it is something we should go back for at some point. Because it was something that was definitely in the email saying this glowing orb by the waterfall was there. Although the roads make journeys very easy and quick, it also makes it a little bit boring. I have found that using roads, we definitely don't pick as much up as we used to. Just because they're so easy to navigate, it makes life really easy. In some ways, that's actually a bad thing. Especially when people dump vehicles on the road. I don't like that. Unnecessary traffic. Look at all this time fall. Timefall is definitely getting worse. And we know that's because the chiral density, the chiral network has created because of what we've done to bring people onto the network. So this is our doing. It's like climate change, essentially, isn't it? That's what we've done. We've expanded the chiral network. We've created what we have in the real world, essentially. And I had spoke about that a little bit as well, how mankind were destroying the planet before Death Stranding started. There has been that talk. Okay. I think we've just passed the craftsman. Let's have a check. So we're currently here. We have just passed the craftsman. So we keep going. The engineer's here, and then we want to stop. Just trying to work out the best place to stop. Originally, when we first went to Englert, we went kind of across here. So in theory, we want to come off any time now, really. We can navigate the water, so it's not too bad. Oh, what's happening here? Oh,
Hey,
dead
Sam,
man.
I see you're coming up on Lake Knot. Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe. By the way, I've made more progress in a certain investigation.
Have I heard about the recent alien news
It
leaks?
seems
No.
that Clifford Unger
No,
willingly
no,
put
I've
his
not
own
heard about
child
any of
in the
that.
care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments. But he did so completely unaware
Ah,
of the true
okay. So that
intentions.
kind of explains
This is
Clifford's
pure
kind of
speculation,
reaction then.
But I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody. And
Right.
after he failed, the BB remained
Stay
in the
away from it. Yeah, I was
program's
just
care.
thinking that actually.
In which
Dark World, we
case,
don't want to
he
get
would
too
have
close
every
in case
reason
it
to
takes
bear
the
a
story
grudge
further on.
towards the president,
It's a good
the
shout.
woman who allowed it all to happen. Don't you think? But just because President Strand is dead, doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges.
I think Dead Man's right.
Towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the director. And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose. You have to save her and the director. Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place. There must be more to their relationship. I'll see what I can find.
So with the director, we were told a little while back that masks are people that wear masks can't be trusted. We were told that a little while back. I'm just working out where we can get off here. Probably should have got off there, to be fair, and gone round this way. We're too high up to jump off for the minute without me destroying the truck again. But yeah, I don't want to get too close to Lake Knot City, because that may change things and we don't want that. Can I just jump off here? Let's go off here. Bit of a boost, bit of a jump, we made it. Okay. Let's work out how we're going to do this. So, I want to kind of follow the water around here. It's quite high, this bit. I may have come off at the wrong point. Kind of, I think, judging by that. Come on. Carl. Trucks can be really difficult to use when you're on slight inclines. They just don't like going the direction you want them to go. Right, go up this way. Don't know if I can get up there actually. Can we get up there? There we go. Stop, stop, stop. I've beached it again. I'm going to go left. There we go. To the right. To the left, to the left. Okay. Yeah, I kind of come off the road the wrong point, and that's going to make this a little bit trickier. Just to get, we're going to get over these rocks to over the other side, ideally. And there's no obvious path to get across there, so we're going to make our own. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, so from here, I need to head to the right and up, essentially. Take my other markers off. Which is why we have a lot of alien war movies. Really? I would have just said it's people's imagination, personally. Okay, get across the water here. Battery-wise, these long-range trucks generally don't run out of battery. Okay, so from here, I think it's basically a straight run. Terrain on this side isn't too bad, to be honest. The only thing that could stop us now is BTs, and we haven't really travelled this bit of terrain before. So it is a possibility we have BTs around. Difficult to see, these driving conditions aren't good. These are the kind of conditions that people say, stay at home, don't make any unnecessary journeys. Or at least that's what we say here. Right, we are nearly there. And here we are. We have made it to Peter Englerts' place of residence. That's to go and deliver his lovely hot pizza. Why would YouTube delete your message? We did it. We had an hour to do this, and we did it in not just over 9 minutes, which isn't too bad considering we had a few issues with rocks. It's not too bad. What message do you think YouTube would delete, Kath? I don't get it. Yeah, we're not going there yet. Let's hand in the pizza first. So the pizza's here. That's because the UK can't cope with that sort of weather. That's true. I did see the message about aliens. I said about it. Have you heard about recent alien news and leaks? And I said no.
Delivery complete. Display.
And then you said this is why, which is why we have a lot of alien war movies. Good morning to the wife, Crazy Irishman. But no, I haven't heard about the latest news about aliens or leaks. To be fair, it's not something I pay that much attention to. I'm not saying there isn't a chance of things being out there. I just don't pay that much attention to it, to be honest. Quite a long journey, this one. I think it's going to be longer than you think. I think our longest journey that we did on a order was 29,000 meters, I believe. It's in my head. It's 29. We've got connection level 2, just short of level 3 for Peter Englerts, which is a little bit of an advancement for him. And nothing's deleted on the chat that I can see, Cass. That's the only message you've got. Have you heard about the recent alien news? That's why we're alien movies. You hope YouTube didn't delete. Go inside the quarters. Didn't give a message. And then that one. There's nothing deleted. And YouTube won't delete a chat message unless one of myself or the mods do something. They don't just delete chat messages, Cass. So we are grade 244 expert courier. What I should really do is give it a save more than anything else. Ah, I forgot we hadn't registered Peter Englerts for the UCA. So this is another connection we hadn't done yet. I thought we'd already added him, to be honest. I don't get what all the hype is, Kath. I don't understand. But that's another strand added to the network. I didn't even realise we hadn't added him, to be honest. We're going to go and see a load more signs. So we've got now the hologram data for Higgs and Welcome. And we're going to see loads of rubbish appear on the map.
Chiral communications established.
I have not deleted anything besides Riders for Down. Yeah, no, I know you haven't, Crazy Irishman. I can see what's been deleted. And nothing Cass has put has been deleted. Really? See, I get the fact that you're meant to go in his quarters, his private quarters, and there's stuff in there to see and do. I get that. But look straight ahead of us there, and you can see question marks and signs. That, to me, is spoiling things. That's my bugbear with this game. It's things like that. There's no need for the signs and the question marks. I just don't get it. I don't understand. Cass, stop rushing us. Let's take our time. Ah! What did I just smashed something off, didn't I? I should have dropped down, maybe. Right, let's see then. What is this all about? What is the big deal? There is a microchip to pick up in here by looks of things. Let's pick up the microchip. God's particle go-getter trophy achieved.
There we go.
Higgs was here. Hell with you. Game over, Sam. What are all those things on the top there? Okay. So there's loads of information and things that have been put together. I am the particle of God. The world is calling for deliverers, but I need more power. There's some Egyptian hieroglyphics on the side as well. Definitely likes his pizza. There's a lot of Egyptian kind of connections here as well. What am I missing? Game over, Sam. What's that? That's where I'm heading. That's why that's showing up. Lost found. Bridges can't make bridges, Sam. Okay. I don't get it. Obviously, it's all the historical side of why the Death Stranding has happened. But I don't get it. It's quite a cool room, and obviously you can see he's doing his research and trying to understand Death Stranding and what happened. But bar that, I don't understand. I don't see anything special. Let's go and plug in the microchip. That might give us some more information, to be honest. But yeah, I don't see the big deal. We did get the trophy. I'm not sure what we got the trophy for. Basically Higgs. But yeah, it says he's Higgs. I hadn't put together they were the same person, though, to be fair. See what the memory chip data has on it. But yeah, I hadn't put together they're the same person. I saw I am Higgs. I just assumed, in my mind, I was thinking Higgs just used the same place.
Ah, what's this? Something for the director?
Was what I was thinking. Was it was just something for... It was another place he used to go and hang out, essentially, and research. I didn't take it as Peter Englerts was the same person. So the God Particle Go-Getter, that trophy that we achieved, was find Higgs's home. So yeah, you're right, Peter Englerts is Higgs. Memory chip, the following day became reviewed, an unknown man's journal. So the unknown man is Higgs. By the looks of things. We just 15. How many of these am I reading? So the memory chip we just unlocked was this one here. It's telling us we've got 15 things to read. That's a lot of reading. But then it's all story, isn't it? That's the problem. Where are you? So these are the journals we've already read previously. And they're from Higgs. So Samantha America Strand Amelie, the moment I met her, I knew she was destined to make us whole again. She told me we'd do it together and even gave me a gift, a bridge baby. It's a BT sensor of sorts, so it looks like a newborn, but it's not. Amelie says it was born on the beach and that it serves as a link between our world and the other side. Between me and her too? If I keep it with me at all times, she called it a new child for the new era. I'm not just a delivery guy anymore, I'm a herald for her and the new world. She's given me everything I ever wanted, ever needed, and now I'm free to cut fragile loose. So Higgs and Amelie had worked together previously. BB reminds me of a baby doll, but it's no toy, that's for sure. Neither dead nor alive, half human, half something else. An inhabitant of the in-between, like a mummy. A lump of flesh wrapped around a shriveled yet still beating heart. So many symbols to choose from, all signifying that humanity's reached the end of the road. The stranding was big number 6. I see that now. And so much more. The void outs, the bodies birthing BTs, all aspects of a single phenomenon that exists solely to wipe us off the face of the earth. We can't stop what's coming. It's inevitable. Putting Humpty Dumpty back together won't change a goddamn thing, and risking life and limb to try a fool's errand. Why sacrifice what little you've got in here and now for a future that will never come? It's a wasteful and meaningless. Amelie'd agree, I'm sure. Okay. So Higgs is becoming more and more unhinged. I met Amelie on the beach again and pressed her for more answers about the stranding. She wouldn't give me anything. Maybe she's got nothing left to give. Maybe she's waiting till the time's right. I don't know. I don't care. We all know there's no escaping extinction. I'm struggling to see her angle. Why even pretend to rebuild? Why rail against the inevitable? There's another layer to this. I can't work it out. And I'm getting sick and tired of trying. If she's not going to let me in on her plans, I'm going to have to assume the worst and take matters into my own hands. Give humanity the coup de grace myself. Just need the power to do it. So he got fed up with Amelie not sharing more information with him. And I'm assuming this is when he decided to actually start destroying places. Dear Diary, today I nuked Middle Knot City, wanted to clean off the map. Didn't carry the bomb myself, of course. Fragile did the honours. Delivered my mercy to the people like a good little porter. I'm sure she's surprised, but she shouldn't be. Death and destruction are part and parcel of the human condition, and bringing people together only exacerbates that. Be careful what you wish for, eh? It's like when our ancestors came from the old world to the new and brought their old world diseases with them. Nations have no immunity. And over half died in the blink of an eye. And we've only come up with better, more effective ways of killing ever since. The network's just another means of hastening the end. This was always the logical conclusion of our efforts, mine and Fragile's. Maybe that's why I partnered up with her, because in my heart of hearts, I knew it was building to this. So it's his relationship with Amelie and her reluctance to share more information about the Death Stranding with him that forced him, in his mind, to take matters into his own hands. Sam Porter, where to begin? Dooms, repatriate, lone wolf, Amelie's adopted brother. The impression I get is that he's a loner who found meaning in being a good Samaritan. Yeah, I tried that mask on for size once upon a time. Sweet little Amelie, though. She buys into his act. Think he's got what it takes to help her make America whole again. I tell you what, the more I look into it, the more it seems like he might actually be a true believer. Anyway, he's a dead man walking, even with Amelie's help. He'll be in Central before long, and the second he shows, I'm bringing a shit ton of BTs down his head and turning that place into a crater. Then it's bye-bye Sammy Porter, bye-bye Bridges HQ, bye-bye Expedition Team. Sam's still alive, not even a void out's enough to keep a repatriate down, sticks in my craw. Second expedition got wiped out, obviously, but Sam seems happy to head west all by himself. He's crazier than me, or maybe just desperate. Still can't figure out why rebuilding the nation's so important to him. Well, whatever. He wants to keep at it, he can be my guest. Even if he still had the others backing him up, it wouldn't make a difference. Ending's already been written. I worked it out. Worked out exactly how it's going to go down. But Dooms alone isn't enough. I need a greater power to finish the job. To rain down fire and brimstone on his modern-day Sodoms and Gomorrahs. I've discovered the truth about the Death Stranding. Amelie's powers have nothing to do with Dooms. She's destruction incarnate, the angel of the Death Stranding, the extinction entity. I understand now what my true role is, the bridge that will deliver her judgment to this world, the executor of the end. No one knows, not even Sam, but they will. Sam's arrived in Port Knot City and with Fragile to boot. Think I'll meet them there and bring a BT or two along for the ride. It's past time I showed Bridges how powerful I've become. Come one, come all. We'll have ourselves an annihilation party. And when it's over, there'll be no one left to come between me and Amelie and the end of the world. God damn it, Sammy boy stubborn. Just ain't the quitting type. Seems it's rubbing off on Amelie too. Girl's trying to fight her true nature. Flip the script. For all the good it'll do her. What difference does it make if it ends tomorrow or a million years from now? This planet's 4.6 billion years old. And the universe, God only knows. Humanity's entire history is a blip on the timescale. What's the point of fighting for a fraction longer? Anyway, Sam and Fragile made it to Lake Knot City, which is just as well. I reckon my old partner's due for a stroll down memory lane, a saunter through the crater she carved out with that nuke of mine. Come to think of it, maybe Sam wants to walk it with her. Yeah, I think I'll have him make a special delivery for me. So that was the bomb that we picked up from the distribution centre to take to South Lake Knot City. And then we had to take the Fragile to look at the bomb, and then we threw it into the river. River, didn't we? The crater, the tar. Thanks for the like, but much appreciated. Well, shit, Sam and Fragile managed to dispose of my nuke before it went off. They weren't smart enough to see through my disguise, but something must have tipped them off. Probably what I wrote on the tag. Didn't see fit. So the guy who gave us the bomb on the trolley was Higgs. And definitely didn't notice that at the time. I know I should have resisted the temptation, but come on, who the hell reads that shit these days? And now he's halfway to the coast. But he's in my neck of the woods now, and my boys aren't about to let up. We're going to make him regret ever messing with me and mine.
The flip was that storm had sucked up Sam, a supercell or whatever. I hooked up my BB just before I arrived and it started shaking and blinking. It's all gone sideways and there's nothing else out there. Something's messed up. Don't need BB to tell me that. I've got Amelie. Finally, she's trapped in Edge Knot City. A horde of BTs all round. She's not going anywhere now. No, I'm going to go and take good care of my sweet little angel of death. My extinction entity, we've got plans, me and her. As for you, Sammy boy, you've got to learn what it means to really suffer. Welcome to the Edge, Sam. You're a real arsehole, but I've got to admit, you've got grit. You remind me of me in that regard. And of course, we share a connection to Amelie. She gave you your dream catcher, me my quip poo, but you've never seen her face, have you? Never looked her in the eye and seen her for what she truly is. Time to wake up and smell the ashes, Sammy boy. Time for me to tell everyone, the truth that hides at the heart of the Stranding. You're going to love it. I'd go grab some shuttle out of Distro Centre or whatever if I were you. We've got a showdown coming. And you're going to want to be fighting fit. Just don't keep me waiting too long, you hear? You're all alone now. You've lost everything. Your mask, your quip poo, the BB doll, gone. You thought you had the power, that you were the one fated to lead them unto extinction, yet here you are alone. You thought you were in control, that this was your role, your dream, the verge of victory, of oblivion for one and all. Herald, executor, pawn, god particle, a stupid name for a stupid goddamn fool. That was your life, Higgs, your tale told by an idiot, full of sound and righteous fury, signifying nothing. So Higgs has been involved with Sam all the way through, and in some ways has actually picked Sam's path for him. I like the interesting side of that. I think that's quite cool. I think the reveal inside the bunker, though, itself was a bit, I don't know, overhyped, maybe. I don't see it as that big a deal compared to what we was expecting, to be honest. The bots have completed some orders. We'll just grab these while we're here. So these are bot orders. Just quickly grab these, and then we'll head to Lake Knot City and see where we go from there. C delivery. Then the bots never get very good deliveries. A's the most we've ever had from a bot delivery, to be fair. They're never fantastic, to be honest. But yeah, I think the reveal of Higgs being Peter Englerts, I don't know, maybe a bit anticlimactic. More than anything else. Right, let's go. Let's head to Lake Knot City. Or do you gain villain Peter or secretly operate? Yeah, I just don't see the big deal. I just think maybe it's, yeah, I think I found that a few times when people have said, this isn't necessarily against you, Cass, but when people have said, oh, you've got to go and do this, it's going to be amazing, I then don't find it that amazing, if that makes sense. And I wonder if it's because I've not found it naturally, that maybe that's why I don't get that kind of enjoyment from it. BTs to our left. I don't need a fight of BTs right now. I just want to get to where we need to go. But yeah, that's only my thinking is, you know, I just feel if I'd come across it naturally, maybe I'd think differently. And you know, my play style is always to try and do all the main story stuff as and when we can. So I think we would have found it ourselves. The fact that once we added them to the network, we saw the signs in the doorway, kind of told us there was something there. Am I going the wrong way here? I am going the complete wrong way. Our truck is looking a little bit worse than theirs as well. It's all this timefall that's doing a lot of damage to it. Okay. I'm still going the wrong way. I want to be heading that way. Is that the right way now? It is. So we should just head straight, essentially. And then we'll get to where we're going. Don't do that. I'm hoping the truck will make it before it's too damaged. The timefall is very, very strong. But I'm hoping. I'm hopeful. Is that the road there? I can't really see. Oh, that's a river there, isn't it? We should just have to cross it. Ah, dead man.
Got a moment? moment, Sam?
It's like Peter Higg start off
It's
just
about the
admiring
director.
Amelie and turn into
So
obsession.
there's no way
Yeah,
he could
it's
have made the
that.
jump to Amelie's beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right?
Well,
I
yeah.
looked, and I couldn't
What's
see
the
one.
connection between the director and
The
Amelie?
network should have contained something, anything, but there was
But yeah, I think
nothing
you're right there,
whatsoever.
Crazy Irishman. I think he just got a
His
bit too
entire
obsessed with her, and
life
when she
prior to
didn't
his tenure
confide in
with
him
Bridges
more, he
has
kind
been
of lost the
redacted.
plot.
His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider another possibility. What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger?
That's a good
That
point.
connection is what facilitated the director's jump
We don't know
to
who the
Amelie's
director really
beach.
is, and we were warned
If
earlier,
it's
anyone
those
behind a
two who
mask
have a personal
is someone not
history,
to be trusted.
then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But
Cliff
even if
knew
that were
the
the
director,
case,
didn't he, personally
it
as
doesn't
well?
answer the bigger question.
When he took his mask
How
off, he
the
said his
hell did
first
the two
name.
of them end up on Amelie's beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider.
Okay.
A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective.
His objective is to beat me
with the
back,
aid of
surely.
the Chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a Death Stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely
Oh,
in
that's
isolation.
interesting. So why is his beach not
They
affected?
do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach, one that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were not
Yeah,
other
he did,
than
didn't he, Crazy
Amelie's?
Irishman?
Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last stranding.
Amelie's
It's the
beach
only
may be the
rational
most powerful
explanation
because
for
she's
his
in EE.
actions, which is why you have to stop him.
So
if
he's,
Hartman's right, then we're in serious
so we
trouble.
think Unger wants control
Using
of
the chiral
Amelie's
network in
beach, essentially.
beach to trigger the last stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam.
So the mastermind behind it all is Clifford Unger, rather than
Get in and get her
Higgs
back.
being his
It's our
own
only hope.
villain.
If you can't, then we're all doomed.
Simon looked like Sean Hastings. Yes, no, you are right. He does have that look of Sean Hastings about him. I do agree. I can barely see where we're going, but essentially we just need to keep heading straight and we'll hit a road. And then as soon as we hit the road, we hit left. And that'll be where we need to go. Just can't see anything. But yeah, so it seems that Clifford Unger wants control of Amelie's beach, to then take control of every beach to come about the last Death Stranding. But it does mean Higgs was working for Clifford. We always thought Clifford was working for Higgs, but actually it seems to be the other way round. Definitely not something I saw coming. We always assumed it was the other way. We're here. Thank you for the like, much appreciated, whatever that was. Right, we're back at Lake North City. All our friends told us to come back east. And we are here. We're going to get sucked up to another storm, aren't we? We've already been in one of these storms before, and it took us to the battlefield of World War II. Are we going to be heading into one again? So that's Unger. And this is a BB memory then.
I was so scared.
I'm definitely more prepared, yeah. Yeah, we went next to nothing, didn't we, to World War II, accidentally.
I had to be there for you. Your mom. No matter what. I
Thinking about it though, that actually means from what we just read about Higgs in his journals, he wasn't working for Unger. He had his own obsession that he was dealing with and doing. Which means they're both separate villains, essentially. We always thought Unger was working for Higgs, but I don't think they're even connected. Not really.
I made the same mistake. Be yourself.
Thank you for the like, much appreciated, otherwise.
I need you.
So this is him trying to retake BB, his child, for himself, after learning what they were really doing to the BBs. Who? And they end up shooting him. Who gave the order to shoot? It was a woman we could hear, but I don't know who it was. I didn't recognise the voice. Trophy achieved. I'm your Die-Hardman. Have we been pulled into this storm then? I think we have, haven't we? These dolls are freaky, I'll tell you that. Is that John? You think the connection is John and Sam's mum? Here he is again. Are we fighting Clifford once more? Yeah, you think the last memory was Die-Hardman and Sam's mum? That's not a bad shout, to be fair. Episode 11, Clifford Unger. We're back in a war zone, aren't we? Yeah, we're back in a war zone. Okay. Which war zone is it this time, though? That's the question. Right, this is all our stuff, so we need to pick a load of this up and then go through gear. Okay, is everything picked up? I think so. Right, before we head too far in, let's sort our gear out so we actually have it where we need it to be. So blood bags are in our utility pouch. Oh, hang on a second. I think a utility pouch didn't get empty. No, we didn't. Okay, they're spare blood bags then. We've got the quadruple rocket launcher if we need it. Imagine a world where the Queen Elizabeth is ruler of England, but her son Prince Charles is the UPS boy. I think you're oversimplifying a little bit there, to be fair. Belfast is an island, Matej. Okay, so we have got everything. Grenade launchers there. Hematic grenades. Let's stick those on our shoulders. I can't attach to suit. Why can't I attach them to the suit? Oh, it's because I've got the other thing selected. Hang on. I attach these to the suit just so it gives us a little bit more space on the back, more than anything else. So we've got spare blood bags if we need them as well. We've got the quadruple rocket launcher. Our assault rifle's also on us as well. I think we're good to go. No, it's just full Greenwich Mean Time, Matej. It's not half. Because Greenwich is in London. That's where the Greenwich Mean Times comes from. Right, I think we should have a weapon out. We don't want hematic rounds, do we? Is this where I should have should I have an assault rifle that kills? Because I've only got rubber rounds. I don't know if rubber rounds are bad. I wonder if I should have proper rounds rather than rubber rounds. I don't think we need to pick up the spare blood bag in here, to be fair. I think we're okay. Where am I? I don't really know where I'm heading. I'm kind of guessing more than anything else. The Odorek is kind of pointing to where I think we need to be going, hence why I'm kind of following that direction. An anti-BT handgun there. I don't think we need those. I'm just kind of following wherever the Odorek kind of points towards is where I'm kind of following. This is a village. Where is this war? We had World War One and World War Two already. Where do we think this is? Potentially Crimean War? Could it be that? Beat the crypto bite. Because that's the potential, isn't it? Crimean War. Gulf War is the other one, I suppose. There is another blood bag coming up here. We're not attacking anything because we don't need to. We just need to keep moving. So I'm kind of following the Odorek, but this is a war zone that's happened. Okay. Back into the greenery. The greenery does make me think Crimean War, to be fair. Or Gulf War. No, that's true. Clifford was in the Gulf War, wasn't he? Good shout. We have heard he was in the Gulf War, so yeah, that could be it. The greenie was making me think either one or the other. Okay. What does the baby create? And please don't be soldiers. Yeah, there we go. So from what we can figure out, we know he wants revenge on the people that killed him and took his baby away after he gave it to them to learn from. Gave them bridges to learn from, but instead turned out they were experimenting on them instead. And when he tried to take his baby back, because he didn't agree with the experiments, they killed him for it. So we can understand his reason for wanting revenge. Oh, the wife said Gulf War. No, it's a very good shout. So yeah, we can understand his reasoning for revenge. But at the same time, if he gave him BB back, would it end or would he still want more? That's the thing. I don't know if hematic rounds do more damage against these people, or because we've only got rubber bullets. We have got grenade launcher though. That would do some damage, I think.
My name is Clifford Unger.
I see ya. Right, we've got an assault rifle here. I'm going to swap to the assault rifle for normal rounds, is my thinking. Yeah, standard rounds. I don't think the rubber rounds do as much damage. Where are they? Surrounded already. 2 down. There's a lot more of these than there is of us. Yeah, I think normal rounds are definitely better and more effective. Hiding cargo makes it harder to hide, I know, but I may have too much gear on me is basically what it's telling us. Reload! Yeah, it's telling me I've got too much gear and I can't hide because of that. Where are they? I suppose in theory we could drop a few things so we could hide a bit better, maybe, because we can't currently hide. Where's the guy that's shooting us? I think we should drop some gear. Let's have a quick look at this. I think if we want to be able to hide, we need to drop some gear, essentially. What do we got? Blood bags are all full. We've used a little bit of it, obviously. I'm trying to think what we really should keep. The spare blood bags are probably needed. We can drop the container repair spray. We don't need that. Korean War was 1853, 1856. Oh, okay. So we've been going backwards. That's true. We'll drop the hematic round there and that one. Let's offload those. I'm going to get rid of the bolo gun as well, I think. It's not going to help us at this point. Grenade launch and quadruple, keeping those. Still too high though, aren't we? That's the only downside. We are very high. Could I put that on the tool rack? That lowers things massively there. We have got 2 assault rifles. One will drop when he runs out of bullets in a minute anyway. That's definitely a lot better, I think. Right. We want the assault rifle we really run out of bullets for. Oh, that's Clifford himself. I didn't realise that was Clifford. Right, that one's out of bullets. So that one we want to drop. I'm going to change that one to grenades. Where's he gone? Our blood is restoring now as well. Can we see where he is? I'm using the grenade launcher instead, I think. That will do it. Where is he? Oh, missed him. There he is. Where are you? Behind the tree, isn't he, essentially? That'll do it. So they're retreating now. I might just keep using the grenade launcher at this point. Do I want another assault rifle is the question. One blood bag's nearly empty.
We need reinforcements.
Yeah, reinforcements means bad for us. Because this means more of them soldiers again. But although the grenade launcher's working really well, to be fair. Where are they? They're over there to the left, I can see them. There's a shotgun here as well if we want it. I saw him then. Right, where are they? Oh, he's there, he's right in front of us. I do think the grenade launcher isn't as good at taking them out as normal one, I think. I need blood badly. Is he down? I'm in trouble. I need to avoid the bullets just so we can take a blood transfusion. Because we are low blood. I know they'll follow me, that's not a worry. I need time for the blood to restore. We took too many hits trying to use the grenade launcher. Grenade launch is good, but it's just not good when these are close to you. Whereas that worked really well. Yeah, I tried to use the grenade launcher too much. I think was the issue there. I don't know, to be fair, Matash. So what we do, we should have an empty blood bag. We've got 2 empty blood bags, so both of those can be dropped. And then we can move 2 of the ones we've got over here into a utility pouch. But yeah, I think the grenade launcher worked pretty well, but after a while you get to a point where they're too close and you can't use it. I've got a feeling this has got 3 stages. The last time we did one of these, there was 3 stages to it. And we have to take down Unger and the soldiers in total 3 times. If it's anything like previous. I don't know if we can hide in here currently because there might be too much stuff on us. Can we see him anywhere? Where is he? I can hear him, I can't see him. Oh, he's down there. With soldiers down. See him running away over there. I see you down there. I'm out of ammunition. Drop that one. I don't think blood rounds actually do any damage, do they? I think it is going to be proper rounds. Alright, where's Clifford gone? Where is he? This may be an ideal place to use a grenade launcher from, to be fair. He is firing at us. He's there, isn't he? Yeah. We are going to have to get closer. You can see him over there, to be fair. You can hear the thud as you get the hits. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. There he is. To be fair, let's try the grenades. Yeah, grenade launcher. Because obviously this can fire further. So from this distance, a grenade launcher is probably better. Kathy, good morning, how are you? You're up very early this morning, how are you doing? There we go, that's him down. We'll go back to assault rifle now, because once he disappears, we've got to follow him and the soldiers will reappear. And the assault rifle is better against soldiers. Why is that?
We need reinforcements.
Why is it here? This could be a problem. I think he's right here. He is. These backup's going to be here. We could be in a bit of trouble here. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. We're going to move. Just because I need blood, we need to get to a position where we're not being hit as much. Just so we've got a chance to get some blood back. Right, where are them soldiers? Right, he's down. We've got 7 rounds left in this one. Can we see any more? They're on the hill. I can take Clifford down and not worry about everyone else. That is the other thing. I blew myself up there. Grenade launch is all well and good, but it's a lot harder to use and be accurate with to do with an assault rifle. I mean, where's that one shooting from? Just waiting for my blood to restock, essentially, before we get too close. Missed. Took him out. Right, grenade launcher's now done as well. We can drop that. That assault rifle's done. Have we got another assault rifle? Rubber rounds only. We need the assault rifle then. There's one over here. The assault rifle does still hurt them, just doesn't do as much damage. Right, got it. I need to change weapon. Change weapon! There we go. Normal rounds again. Down. So I'll catch you with chat in a second. More coming on the hill. Where are they? That one down. It's tricky trying to spot them sometimes. They come from everywhere. Where are they? It's telling me there's one over this way. Just can't see him. It's him down. Don't know if they're all down. It's just Clifford on the hill to deal with. I know that Clifford's on the hill. That's the thing. I mean, I've got grenade launchers. My plan is to try and use. But I don't know how many there is. I think it's more than just him up there. Or is that him? Problem with cover, using cover in this as well, I've noticed you end up firing at the cover. Where is he? I know he's on top of that hill, that's the problem. I think I need to get near him. I've only got 5 rounds on this one left as well. Where is he? Fire bullets. Come on then, here comes some quadruple rocket launcher. Reload. Quadruple rocket launcher. Okay, he's moving again. So that's 3 times we've dealt with him so far, and it's not enough to take him out fully. BB's not happy either. What I need to do is, I need weapons, because that one's no good to us now. Have to equip that. Are there any weapons here? There's an armor plate, that might help us a little bit. BB is really not happy either. I'm not sure whether I should be soothing BB at this point. When you're running, so L3 press to run, and then press circle to drop down, and it slides you. I've kind of come away from where the fight's taking place, to be fair. So we've got 2 empty blood bags here, so they can be offloaded. The armor plate we might as well attach to a suit and stick on our shoulder. I don't think the hematic grenades are going to make any ounce of difference either. I've only got the rubber rounds left. And I've only got, what, 1 round? 2 for the grenade launcher as well. But how are you? Hope you're well, Kathy. Yeah, so fight. This fight is not fun. Now, I wonder, should I be checking on Lou? Mainly because Lou is now red. Try to soothe Lou a little bit. Let's get him like back up. Even middle would be good, I think. Downside to this is obviously if we get attacked, we're in trouble. But I don't want BB to go hypoxic, essentially. But yeah, that's how you do the slide. L3 to run for circle while running. I found out, but just by doing accidentally, to be fair. Right, if we can pick up a gun with normal rounds, that would be handy. Rubber rounds do damage, but not enough. I know there's a shotgun to our left over there. Assault rifle over here. I'm going to try and get that assault rifle, but I don't know exactly where he is at this point, which is the issue. Might stay hidden. Oh, there we go. Look, there's a man there. Is that him or is that one of his soldiers? That's one of his soldiers, isn't it, I think? That's not one of his soldiers, that's him. Oh, that is one of his soldiers. I thought that was him. How come it's not down? That's not good. Rubber rounds didn't take it out. I need an assault rifle badly. And rubber rounds had no effect, it seems. It knocked him down, but that was about it. Got 15 rounds left. I'm dead. I'm out of bullets. I'm nearly out of blood. I've got the grenade launcher and that's it. If I move away long enough, we'll get a blood transfusion, we'll be fine. I just need to get away long enough for the blood to take effect. But I haven't, other than the grenade launcher, I've got nothing else to use against them. And the grenade launcher is all well and good, but it's not the best thing to shoot. That's it, grenade launcher's out. I've got no weapons. Okay, there's... Well, I haven't tried hematic grenades, to be fair, but at the minute we can't afford to lose blood. I will drop this grenade launcher in a minute. What I need is something that's going to be able to shoot. There is a shotgun over this way, which was what I'm kind of aiming for. It's also given us a chance to get blood back inside us. So we've now got a shotgun. They don't know where we've gone. So we've got the shotgun to use. Grenade launcher's gone. And our assault rifle's gone. So if we can find them with those, that would be good. But we've now healed ourselves a little bit. They're even using a flare over there to try and find us. I'm going to try and go up. I'm essentially going to try and flank him, I think. Because they don't know where I am. So we've got to try and use the element of surprise. I don't know if hematic grenades will do anything. That's my only other thinking. I need to change that to actually normal shells. Okay. So they're all down there. Obviously the shotgun is too far away to do real damage. It's more of a close-up weapon. So we need to head back down, I think, to really do any real damage.
I just want you to be happy.
Okay, did see one over this way.
Baby.
Where is he? I swear I saw one standing over here.
Where's my baby?
The assault rifle would be the best thing to be getting at this point, but it's too close to them, I think, essentially. Try and use the element of surprise, essentially, here. Right, there's one there. Right, that one's down. Where are they? One down. The hardest thing is spotting where they are. That one's another one down. Right, another one's there. Too many of them, I think. I need another blood transfusion. Then he's dead. It's the only problem, you get surrounded and you can't do anything. And because you've only got a shotgun, it's pretty tricky to kind of get close enough to do any damage. Blood transfusion's now happening. That'll help us regain some. We'll grab some cryptobites. They should follow a little bit. Draw them to us a little bit. Because we need to be closer with that shotgun to really have any real effect. Right, where are they? There is a blood bag to our left I should really try and grab. He's down. Problem is when they're on the floor in their bushes I can't see where they are. So he stands back up. There we go, he's down. Right, it might just be Clifford left. I say might because I'm not sure. Still want to try and get to that assault rifle if we can. Just unloaded the shotgun into Clifford. Run. Okay, I've just unloaded shotgun into Clifford at least. We need to drop that. Assault rifle now. Normal rounds. One down there. Come on. He's down. Got another one there with him. Clifford's down. Is that down and done? I think it's done. Oh man, that was tricky. It was more the fact that we just got overpowered, run out of weapons. That was hard. But yeah, the assault rifle was obviously the best option. I tried to use the grenade launcher too much. That cost us a lot of health as well. But it's done. Thank you, Rob. Oh, that was tricky. You could play it on easy, really, Cass? Yeah, but this isn't on easy. It was more about just trying to use tactics and luring him more to us at times. Is Samuel going to give him BB back? That's what he wants. He just wants his baby.
We're getting out of here. I promise. Give me back my baby.
Oh, really? Okay.
Who are you?
Are you the father?
Yeah, we know that's BB's father. Sam is still a bit unsure. That's the whistle to soothe BB. And Sam does the same whistle.
They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future. Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future.
Ah, that's his dog tags. We've already had one of them previously. I think it's still in Hartman's lab, to be fair. He's giving us his blessing, essentially, to keep BB. Anyways, awesome. Yeah, I noticed the whistling. They both did it. And I think that's what's urged Clifford to hand BB over officially. He's given his blessing, hasn't he, essentially? Where did that shot come from? Was the gunshot just how Clifford died, and that's what we just heard?
Get out of this place.
Ah, that's the director. That's John.
I'm sorry.
You didn't like him in the movies. I didn't even know any movies he was in, to be fair. I don't recognise him in that regard.
I have to. But I served under you first. And your
So they were in the fort. They were in the army together.
any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
And he owes his life to Clifford. That's the director. So there was that connection then. Crazy Irishman. Was it you or your wife said that connection between them? We're going to have a low rating. It's not going to be a very good rating here. We took too much damage, I think. 6,525 millilitres damage. 25 minutes to do it. That's an old TV movie. It was you, Crazy Irishman. Well, you definitely got it right there. Trophy achieved. Bring back my baby. Got some new interviews to look at as well. He's in Doctor Strange, is he? I don't recognise him as an actor, to be fair. Obviously, I know the character we play. He's in Walking Dead. I know that. So yeah, C rating. Wasn't going to be fantastic. We took too much damage. It was the rocket launcher kind of messed us up. And the grenade launch, trying to use that a little bit too much, caused us some issues. We stay at grade 244 expert courier at this point. And where are we going to wake up? Because generally, we go into those chiral storms and we end up somewhere completely different. We desperately needed a shower though, looking at that. But we are back in one of the cities. My guess is Lake Knot, but I could be wrong. Pardon me. Apologies for that. It's because I'm drinking Lucozade to try and stay awake and with it today.
Sam, are you okay?
No, I mean, it's Walking Dead.
I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell.
Yo, I do seem as Daryl as well, to be
emerged
fair.
an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero. Not far from Port Knot City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember, Victor?
You can't see Sam and Sam. No, that's the issue. When there's an actor that has one of those faces, it's difficult to see them in a different role, isn't it?
Father.
Clifford is Lou's father, we know this.
Give me back my BB.
Impossible. Cliff was born.
He gave me this.
Which will have his date of birth on.
Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
I mean, he wasn't trying to hurt us, he was trying to kill us.
Saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see.
The memory of Clifford was Hartman and Sam's mother. That's this good shout. Yeah, no, good point.
It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
I think the rarely talking, though, actually makes his character more interesting. That's the thing. I don't think he has to talk more. Because I do think that makes his character very interesting. Means there's going to be a second one, is there then, Cass?
All right. This message is insurance. In case something happens to me.
Okay.
For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching.
He's not spoiling it. That's what he said earlier. That was his...
From Amelie.
He just guessed that was the connection.
Take me to the beach if I wanted. But I need this doll to show me the way.
So the doll's the connection.
It's a trap. It has to be. But
oh, you just okay.
I decided to play along.
I thought you meant he was spoiling it.
You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face. Well, Amelie's a blank slate too. No past, no record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Amelie in person. Have you?
Do you remember Clifford to his... Oh, okay, I've not seen Hannibal.
Shook her hand, touched her. The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Amelie was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
The main antagonist, is he? I don't recognise him.
In Edge Knot City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We've touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
She's not real.
I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
The beach is where you go when you're dead.
About her daughter. Amelie was born on the beach. There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20...
Yeah, we don't really... We know a little bit about his past. We know about his wife and his unborn child. But other than that, there isn't much information on his past. I think that's what makes him interesting, is you don't know enough about him.
Nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America.
So, Amelie's
As far as I
not
was concerned,
entirely
her word
real
was law.
then.
So when she said Amelie was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed,
Yeah, the handprints are
I
pretty
believed
cool.
it. But when the archives were restored,
I'm not sure about the
couldn't
tattoo though,
resist
to be
testing
fair.
out my access privileges. And that's how I found out. Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children.
Yeah, Amelie's not real.
You see? Doesn't add up.
She's
does
not
it?
Bridget's daughter.
There's no way Amelie could be Bridget's biological daughter. So where'd she come from? Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Amelie is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Amelie is Amelie? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the Death Stranding, then I have to accept her invitation.
I will say the twists and turns in the story of this have
I've
been really
loaded
good.
my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach.
He's going to shoot her.
I'm going to stop what she started.
Using Sam's blood. He's going to shoot her.
One last confession.
The thing is, if you die on the beach, you die on the beach and that's it, you're done.
I'm just a man. No powers. Nothing special. Don't have dooms. I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying. I had never tried it. Yeah.
I don't think many people have, to be fair.
I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
So, Amelie was never really here.
After he recorded this, the director
That wasn't the
jumped to
dead man that
beach.
said it. That was Die-Hardman.
Rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
No, you don't do that. What was he about to say?
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Lachna, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
Finish your sentence, come on.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I need to tell you something.
What do you need to tell us?
I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader.
We've got about 15 minutes left. We can extend a little bit if we need to.
Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die-Hardman said. Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
And Amelie was controlling Higgs then.
Homo demons.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod. And there was no BB in there.
What's wrong with the
Take a
face
good look at
animations?
what was.
I didn't see what's wrong with them.
It's the same doll Die-Hardman had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this?
I don't think you can get much better though, can you?
The battlefields.
There's always a limit to how far graphics can go.
Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants and why.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
She's waiting for you on the beach.
So Amelie isn't really the president's daughter. And she's not really Sam's sister. In fact, we don't even know how real she really is. And by the sounds of it, we need to go to her beach and face her. By the sounds of things.
Sam, the connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach.
I've got a feeling we're quite close to the end, but I don't think we're close enough to finish it today.
Keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam.
We're not quite there at the end, but I think we're close. I don't think we'll manage to finish it today. Let's quickly have a quick shower just to get all the stuff off him from our fight with Clifford. We've still got a bit of time. We've got about 10-15 minutes left. We have got tomorrow morning stream as well. I've got a feeling we're going to finish this tomorrow morning, which is fine because the main live stream vote is ongoing now. If you haven't already voted, check out the community page and have your say on what comes next. My guess is that as it stands, we'll be starting whatever wins the vote Monday morning. I think that's how close we are to the finish. Unless, of course, we decide to go for Platinum, which, depending how long that will take. It's one I've been told, Platinum is going to be very, very long-winded. Spoiling unless you don't mind it. I don't really know if I want to be told, to be fair. Yeah, the umbrella's back, but it was back before, we just couldn't use it. There's a red triangle over it, you cannot use the umbrella. We have got a few things to look at and read and catch up on with the story-wise, so we'll do that in a second. But I think we're close to the end, Cass, I can tell that from the way the story's moving. My guess is, yeah, I think tomorrow's going to finish it as well. My guess is the last stand on the beach with Amelie will be the ending kind of thing, would be my guess. But let's have a look what we've got messages-wise. I know we've got a few, and that will kind of explain things a bit better than we currently understand. So, one bit of mail to have a look at. This is from the junk dealer. Him and his wife split up. She went back to the Chiral artist studio, and now he's saying, I'm going to get her back. Hey Sam, still your own man, still out there walking that lonely road. I've been a little lonely myself, to tell the truth. I know I did nothing but complain when she was here, but now she's not. I can hardly think straight. Still, compared to how far Amelie is from you, she's just around the corner, which is why I'm going to suck it up, say sorry, and beg her to take me back. Wish me luck, pal. I'm going to need it. So the junk dealer is going to go back and try and convince the Chiral artist to live with him and be with him once again. Right, what do we got here? So, locked-in syndrome. So it's been decided that Amelie will lead the expedition. In terms of talent and temperament, it's only ever going to be her or Sam Strand. We don't know where Sam is. So we went missing for a while, which made the decision easy. Besides, there's no denying she's special. Amelie was born on the beach, or rather her physical body, her car, that was born into this world, while her spiritual essence, her car, was born on the beach. Medically speaking, they weren't sure what to call it. In the end, they settled on a diagnosis similar to that's known as locked-in syndrome, a condition where the subject is mentally present, but physically unable to move their body, except for their eyes, sometimes. The president was able to communicate with Amelie's soul on the beach, but her body remained as if it was when she was born. But after a time, thanks mainly to the president's efforts, she began to show progress. Amelie's physical and spiritual selves gradually came together, and her body began to develop normally. It was right about then that they realised she was also a doom sufferer, and began to ascertain her incredible abilities. She can transport herself physically to her own beach. Guess it makes sense. That world is more real to her than this one. She may have overcome her initial struggles, but she still spent most of her life on the other side. And over there the time stands still, which is why, even now, she looks like she's in her 20s. Eventually, the president came to feel that her daughter had been through enough. From that point onward, all communication with Amelie would be via hologram. Even during the expedition, she wouldn't be in direct contact with most of the team. It's not a bad plan, to be fair. It helped to keep her out of reach of terrorists for a start. Got 3 parts. She's just a friend who wanted to be in Death Stranding. So she asked you. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. That's quite cool. So, Amelie really isn't the president's daughter, but she kind of adopted her and took her on. Like, pretty much what she did with Sam, to be fair. So, about the Dreamcatcher, this is from Hartman's lab a year ago, and it concerns the Dreamcatcher. There is a psychological framework which posits that the human personality is comprised of various strands. Our inner mind, our outer character, each is a strand or thread, made up of yet smaller threads, which intertwine with others to make us who we are, and in nurturing each strand, we become better people and inure ourselves against psychological harm, or so the theory goes. As odd as it may sound, this is not an entirely similar concept to the one which lies behind that the most ambiguous of OB artifacts. I think that's the Native Americans he's talking about. The Dreamcatcher. You've seen them before, yes? A woven web of threads said to protect the mind from harm by trapping nightmares, thus ensuring that only pleasant dreams pass through. It is no coincidence these charms came to symbolize the pan-Indian movement of the 20th century. The many and varied Native American tribes strove to set aside their differences in order to foster a group identity, a singular dream. As such, it came to symbolize what made them one people, what united them. In essence, strands can represent that which makes us who we are, that which differentiates us from what we are not, and the bonds we share with one another. Okay, that's quite cool, Cass. Another one from Harmless Quipus. This is the last thing we need to look at. Quipu means not in the Quechua language. Objects given this name were used in ancient Incan society to record and transmit information. And yes, Amelie just so happens to wear one. The Inca would pass Quipu from one place to another via a network of messages known as Chazq. Apologies for pronunciation, this is pretty tricky to pronounce some of these words, to be fair. You might be surprised at the complexity that can be communicated through a simple system of knots, and not merely numerical data. Instead, the whole histories could be contained in these intricate webs. Some theories suggest they were ascribed magical properties too. Certain combinations of knotted numbers were thought to encourage the dead to sleep peacefully in their graves. For example, thus we see that the Quipu is at once a tool for communication, storytelling, and ritual. But I think that is everything. So, I'm going to give it a quick save. What have we got? We've got about 5-10 minutes. 5 minutes. I think we stop here. We've only got about 5 minutes left. We've read everything. Our next port of call is to take on a new order from Port Knot City, which is in the starting area, and I'm guessing we're heading back to Central Knot City. I think that, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Is that the one? Yeah, there we go. No, that's from Mountain Knot City. That's not the order, is it? That's an auto... What's an auto delivery? I've never looked at that before. I don't know what an auto delivery is, to be fair. Well, that's just active orders. It's not a mission we've got, though, is it? I don't know what that is. But yeah, I think this might be the place to stop. Yeah, it doesn't seem to let me activate anything. It just says close every time I press it. I'm not sure. Unless that is a bot that's currently doing the job. That could be the robot we sent out a little while back to do the job, to be fair. So it may still be en route, essentially. I think that might be what that is. But yeah, I think this is the place to stop. We've only got about 5 minutes left. I think it's probably the right time because I don't want to get any more into the end story and then find we can't stop. So I think this is the right time to just stop for today. We have only got a couple of minutes left anyway of today's stream. So that is another 3.5 hours into Death Stranding. We've learned a lot today, though. Clifford Unger, BB's father. We knew that for a while, but we didn't really know the connection, and now we do. And that fight with him in what we believe is the Gulf War was intense, to say the least. We've also learned more about Amelie. There is now a theory that she is not really a human, essentially, and there's something more to her and her powers. We also learned more that Amelie was the one who controlled Higgs, not Clifford, and Higgs didn't control Clifford either. We don't really know how some of the things still fit together, but I think we are getting to that end point for definite. No turning back once you head in. No, thank you, Dogram. So the plan is tomorrow morning, same start time, 8:30 a.m. GMT until midday. 3.5 hours for us, I think, to finish the story. And if we do finish the story tomorrow, we'll have a look at trophies. I've already been warned that platinum is very long and tedious. The chances of us doing it, I think, are very slim by the sounds of things. So that means Monday morning we begin whatever wins the vote that ends on Saturday morning. So if you haven't voted for what is coming next as the main live stream game, please have a look at the community page and have your say. So that will be the plan for Monday morning. As long as we finish this. If we don't finish this tomorrow, we'll continue on next week until we do, and then the next game takes over after that. You think Higgs is a Bridges delivery boy went rogue? I don't know. Yeah, he was. He was a delivery. He's already said that, Cass. So he used to do what Sam does. He used to work for Bridges, and that's where Amelie met him, and then convinced him to join her, and he then went out on his own and left. Thank you very much, Crazy Osman. Thank you to the wife as well. So that is the plan. Also, for those that aren't aware, Sunday is the 3-year anniversary of the channel. I recorded the video for Sunday yesterday. It's very raw and uncut, but I think that's the best way of doing it. But that will be live on Sunday. That will be the channel anniversary video, Sunday evening. And yeah, like I say, if you haven't had your vote for what comes next, go to the community page, pick a game that's coming next once we finish this. But that is it. Thank you as always for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Yeah, 3 years and you're on 12k, I know. It jumps up so quickly, Cass. Especially when you don't look. I don't look at it very often. I didn't even know we'd hit 10k the other day until I was told in stream that we'd done it. I don't check it that often, to be fair. I think that's probably a bit too much there, Cass. I don't think we're going to get to that kind of numbers. But we'll see. But as always, thank you all very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.